Welcome to Sunday afternoon. Jackson Dart in his first NFL start. The New York Giants winless, 0-3, 0 wins, 3 losses against the Los Angeles Chargers. Fuck you, Spanos, 3-0. This is set to be a bloodbath. The NFL starting debut of one Jackson Dart today. I don't know why I do this. I am still absolutely clueless as to why I'm a fan of this team, why I put up with this, what we're doing. How Phylan says you don't have to do this. I do, though. I do. You guys would have not liked me in 2008, in 2012, when the New York Giants. Actually, you know what? I'm not a big shit talker. I just let the actions speak for themselves. Like, when Eli Manning won the Super Bowl in 2008, watch this, bringing up old shit. I didn't post much about it because there's nothing to post. It's like, yo, we got the hardware. Shut up. But when this team sucks, which is invariable, then I talk shit. You guys enjoy that. Sports Talk Chud. Baptism by fire for the Bullseye Man, Jackson Dart. Here we are, 78 degrees. Beautiful day in Rutherford, New Jersey. It looks like the Giants are set to kick off. Gillum's going to kick. And, who is this? Melanie Collins. Hi. I think she would rather chew her arm off than to speak to any of us. But there's Jackson Dart. He's got that one little, what's that? That eye black with the little turd. It looks like someone smeared a little shit on his face, I don't get the eye black does nothing. It's just basically war paint. We got 122 people here. Please, all of you, if you're here, like. Young Wei Ku, you're correct, MK. I love it. We have an Asian kicker. We have an Asian member of this team, Asian heritage. Let's go. Even though some would say I'm not Asian. I'm half Asian. So we got a new kickoff specialist, McKinley. He was on the practice squad. He is coming in to kick the ball, and it's downed in the end zone. And here we are to start I'm going to say San Diego all afternoon. The Los Angeles Chargers will start with the ball. Here comes Justin Bear. It's a very fun name to say, Bear. Those of you who get the Seinfeld reference, it's Justin Herbert versus Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart, a member of the Ole Miss squad who won last night against LSU. The world is flipping. However, some things stay the same. Alabama beats Georgia again. Here we go. 1st and 10, and there's a false start. Bad start for the San Diego Chargers. Let's share the screen here so you can follow along. I said I'm gonna say San Diego Chargers all game. Here we go. There's your little score box store here, and put that right there. San Diego Chargers. It's the Superchargers. No, it's the Los Angeles Chargers. Here we go. 1st and 15. Inauspicious start for the Los Angeles Chargers. Herbert motions his tight end across the field, looking back, scanning the field, throws it in the middle, and it's almost intercepted, but is now complete to Keenan Ivory Allen, I believe, for a 1st down. Yes. Former member of the Ivory Wayans fan, Keenan Ivory Allen. Oh, he just bumped off Drew Holland, right off the route and just catches the ball. Instead of playing the ball, he just lets him catch it. And that was a pickup of about 9, 2nd and 6, handoff. And that is going to be stuffed right behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 1. It's going to set up a 3rd and 7. I'm also going to pay attention to the Mets game, but that's at 3:15. I probably will watch that game, Mr. P, in silent contempt. That is going to be, it could be heartbreaking because the Mets could conceivably win and not make the playoffs. The Lim Report says sending love, Mets / Giants today. Yeah, it could be ideal. 3rd and 7. Herbert motions his wide receiver, drops back to pass, and that is bobbled and dropped by Ladd McConkey, who does not see the ball correctly, and that is going to set up a 3 and out for the New York Giants. What is this? Is this hope? On the end of this break, we're going to see JAXSON Dart. Wow, that hit him right in the hands. In his face, just a momentary lapse of concentration, irony, and he drops the ball, and the Giants are going to take over following this punt. As they shift over, punter takes the snap and drills it. That is a nice punt, about at the 10-yard line. Oshevsky signals for the fair catch, and the Giants will take over from their own 11. Good opening possession for the Giants D. Now, the most interesting thing that we will see is the San Diego defense, which has been really good this year. 212 people watching right now. Everyone, please give a like. That will help bring in more people so that you can watch. Here they go. They're applauding JAXSON Dart. JAXSON Dart with the big look at Mickey Callaway, says Beast of Metal. Here it is. First career start. Dart, 2 running backs, 1 to his right, to his left, is going to hand off to Cam Scattaboo, has a big hole and picks up about 6. Good start on the ground for the New York Giants. It's bringing up 2nd down. Earlier today, the Steelers in Ireland won. They had some Steeler bullshit. The Vikings had a chance to win or come back, but they did not. JAXSON Dart, 2nd and 5. Again, hands it off. Nope. Pulls it down from Scattaboo. Has single coverage on Neighbors, who was molested the whole way down, and they will give a pass interference call as Neighbors was being touched more than you by your uncle at your family reunion. Here we go. It's a flag, pass interference by Sean Hockley, Ed's son. Oh, Neighbors still, I don't know if that was that pass interference. Maybe it happened prior. Yeah, there it is. He was being grabbed, clutched the whole time. Tried to fight his way back to the ball. Could not. We got 234 people. Please like and subscribe if you aren't already. Here we go. Dart, 1 receiver to or 1 running back to his right. He hands it off immediately to Scattaboo, who's going to pick up about 3. That is the first down of JAXSON Dart's career, and it comes on a pass interference. Well, not the first down. The first down of his first start. He has already had first downs, but his first NFL pass, I believe, just happened now. 2nd and 8. Dart, barking out orders, takes the snap, throws it underneath. He finds Malik Neighbors, who's going to stretch for about a gain of 7. It's going to be 3rd and short coming up. MKI Sports asks if the Giants trade Russ, which team do you think will take it? I don't think any team takes him. 247 people here. Love you all. 3rd and short. I don't know why you come. They're going to run the ball. They're in 3rd and 1. And of course they run it and Scattaboo picks it up, but I still don't like that play. I don't like that play call. Everyone on earth knows you're going to run the ball, but the Chargers apparently are stupid. Giants pick up the first down. Not going to hate. Nash Kalash 5. I love the new backdrop. I need to see a Scattaboo play as a drawing. He runs so fiercely and he's so fun to watch. Ooh, I might do that. Make a Scattaboo drawing. Dart again hands it off to Scattaboo right up the middle. A gap runs. Let's go into Los Angeles Charger territory. Scattaboo picks up about 15. And that is a New York Giants first down. Oh, I am not cool. I'm not cool at all. Is this hopium? Yes, Phylin. I think so. Giants are on the San Diego. I'm going to say it all afternoon. Giants are on the Los Angeles 45. He's already got Scatterboo has already rushed for about 20 yards in the opening drive right here. Dart, again, from the shotgun, pulls it down. He's going to run it himself. Was not a design run. He falls head first and picks up about 9. Dart is way more mobile. You know, Wilson, throughout his career, was a running quarterback. He's unfortunately my age now. Dart saw the option, pulls it down, and saw that the Chargers bid on it. And now it's 2nd and 1. Dart, 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. His running back, Singletary, again pulls it down, again rushes up the middle, keeps it himself, picks up the first down, and the chains are moving. That's another New York Giant first down. The Giants looking completely different than with Russ Wilson under center. 274 people. Please like the stream. It looks like the Eagles got a blocked punt and a touchdown off of that. 1st and 10, 10-14 left in the first quarter. Dart, empty backfield. 5 receivers out on the field. He's looking, scanning, takes the snap. Pressure around, steps up, throws in the middle of the field, and that's Malik Neighbors again. They have schemed up different routes for Neighbors. They are not sending him deep. They are sending him underneath the zones, and it looks like that is what the Chargers are playing. Dart recognizes zone coverage, immediately picks up 12 yards, throws it a little sidearm like Patrick Mahomes there. This is going to be a great question right after this play. 1st and 10, New York Giants now in the red zone. Let's see what is different about Jackson Dart. Dart takes the handoff again, a designed run. He's up the middle. And he's going to score his first NFL touchdown. Jackson Dart, let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. He hits the dance. New York Giants in the end zone. Dart bringing a new element to this team, and the Giants are on the board after a 3-and-out and a touchdown. New York Giant football is back, baby. 305 people are watching. Look at that A-gap, wide open. Scatterboo blows it up in the middle. They thought they were going to pass somewhere in the middle, and Dart on a designed run scores the touchdown. You've got to ask yourselves what the fuck the Giants were doing the first 3 games, why this guy was on the sidelines. And there, the new kicker. Oh my goodness. He puts it through. Daboll gives Dart a hug, and he's like, you might save my fucking job. Mr. P is peeing for the Giants, FYI. Mr. P, you pee for the Giants, baby. You pee for the Giants. And Conman752 during the commercial break, he says, Sup 5, how did you become a Giants Met fan? As from what I've heard, this is an unusual combo for New York sports fans. So I am of the generation. I was born in 76. So my dad was from Rutherford, New Jersey, and he said, he was a Brooklyn Dodgers fan, and he was like, hey, I love the Mets, and I love the Mets. And then the Mets immediately won the World Series the first year. And my dad wasn't really a big football fan, so I assumed that the Giants, because their colors were similar to the Mets, that they were the team that you're supposed to root for I was like, oh, New York. And then I was like, I fell in love. I saw Lawrence Taylor play, and I was like, this team is amazing. Like, they're punching people in the face, literally. So I fell in love with the Giants in Big Blue immediately. Then they go and win the Super Bowl, right? And I'm like, oh, Mets win. I decide to become a fan of these teams, and they both win championships. This is going to happen for the rest of my life. It's going to happen every year now, right? I'm only 10. I have never experienced heartbreak and loss. And so I would say the Giants paid off in fandom, but the Mets fandom, not good. Then because of the blue, I became a Rangers fan. I became a Rangers fan in like 91. I wasn't really into hockey, but then I saw them. They signed Brian Leetch. I saw Brian Leetch play. I was like, this is amazing. they go out and win the Stanley Cup in '94. I was like, here we go. It's gonna be this way the rest of my life. Yeah. And then the Knicks, I don't know. I was like blue and orange. Gotta be, the blue color, the Knicks. That would be a natural thing. But I will say this: thank God I am not a Jets fan. Thank God I am not a Nets fan. Thank God I am not. Well, I would say the Mets have been and the Knicks have been the lowest tier of misery. As Jackson Dart marches the ball right down the field, 9 plays, 89 yards. Why am I flipping delayed? I'm watching it on the NFL app, and I just watched the touchdown you reacted to. Where are you watching? I'm watching on Sunday Ticket. Oh, I got to change the scoreboard here. I am watching on NFL Sunday Ticket on YouTube. Which, if you use my code DraftKings or at DraftKings DK 5 points spelled out, you can get $200 off on DraftKings. $200 off on NFL Sunday Ticket. So if you're a hustler, if I know that you are, like the hustler that I know you are, you would. Where's this window? Here we go. And on 1st and 10, that's an incomplete pass from Herbert. The Chargers seem a little rattled right now. Just a little rattled. A little out of sync. This could be a trap game for them. They're thinking it's a mini bye week. Burns with pressure on Herbert, who gets off the pass, but Burns contacts him and knocks him down. 382 people here. Please like and subscribe. Love you all. You're the best. You are the reason why I get up in the morning. For sure. Plus, I have to pee. 2nd and 10 now after the incomplete pass. Herbert fakes a throw, brings it down, throws it to, is that Quentin Johnson Jefferson? Yep. Quentin Johnson Jefferson, a fan of this show. He usually checks in every once in a while, and he picks up about 4. It's going to bring up another 3rd down. John Aaron, thank you. I am streaming the game. If you guys don't have NFL Sunday Ticket, or if it's out of your market, you can chill with me and listen to the play-by-play. MetLife is alive today. After a touchdown by Jackson Dart, they are up 7-0, 3rd and 6, 8:33 left in the first quarter. 3 receivers to his left. Herbert barking orders. 1 running back to his left takes the snap. There's a lot of holding up there. Pass is tipped, and it is going to bounce in front of the New York Giants defender. That is 2 consecutive 3-and-outs. What is going on? What is going on? Why is Herbert still on the field there? What does he think? There's Dexter Lawrence, big sexy Dexter, getting in the picture and disrupt. Where's the flag? Where's the flag? What is this shit? You better fucking pick that fucking flag up. You better watch your shit. Oh, come on. Come on. Illegal contact? Illegally contact these nuts. Fuck you. God damn it. 5-yard penalty and an automatic 1st down. Ref ball today has been ugly. It was by Drew Holland right there. Or what's his name? Jadavian Holland. Sorry about that. Now, Herbert under center after the automatic 1st down. They're going to hand it off to the running back. And there's another flag. I think it's going to be a hold now. That's Omari and Hampton. But I think this is coming back. It's like, why gift them a penalty and then immediately gift us a penalty? Holding offense, number something, and that's going to be Zion Johnson, number 77, called for cheating, and it's going to back him up to 1st and 20. Yes, I did catch the Steelers game. We got a 20 bomb, which I need to get to. 400 people here, by the way. Love ya. Alcide says, Mr. 5, for a bit of New York sports optimism, how do you feel about the Rangers this season? Hold on, I'll get to that in 1 second. 1st and 20. Herbert barking out orders. 3 to the left. 3 wide receivers to the left. 1 running back to his right. Giants look like they are in a nickel formation. Herbert dropping back, throws, and it's caught by said Hampton, and he picks up about 2 on the check down. Giants defense coming out of the gate swinging. I don't know about the Rangers. Like, they've looked good in the preseason, but they've moved on from a lot of players. It's a completely new roster, and JT Miller is the quarterback. 419 people here. Can we get to 420? Yes, we can. Please hope you get filled with homemade tasty meals from Mama 5. Enjoy the game, and fandom gets easier if you see it as economy. Yes, I have to laugh or else I'm going to cry. That was a false start, but they're not going to call it. Giants rushing, and that's going to be a sack as Kayvon Thibodeau gets his name called for the first time this year. Does a little dance. Does a little, the Toreador. The Toreador. If you've seen Carmen, you know what I'm talking about. As Thibodeau comes off the edge, pushes his man back, sheds his block eventually, but reads that Herbert was trying to step up in the pocket. 3rd and long coming up. Somehow the Giants are playing decent football, rejuvenated here because they have optimism. Giants sending only 4. There might have been a hold on that. Herbert steps up and is going to try to run, and he's going to get the first down. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. They let him scramble for 19 yards. Bad defense by the New York Giants. They get fooled into running man coverage. It looks like either Thibodeau or Burns was just thrown down to, there's holding right there. Obvious holding on Thibodeau. And that frees up Herbert to run for a first down. That should have been called. You can't fall on a guy's back. Okay. But they're like, we can't call it again. Can't call it again. As a San Diego Charger, number 76, Joe Alt is walking off the field, and that's not good. If you're a Chargers fan, that is not. I've said San Diego. Every time I say San Diego, every time, as Thibodeau fell on the back of Alt's calf there, he should be fine. It's just a bruise. Every time I say San Diego, y'all got to do something in the chat. As Herbert tries to roll out, throws incomplete. Ugly throw. Giants getting pressure somehow. This is what we thought the Giants were. We are what they thought they were. Okay. If I say San Diego, y'all hit X in the chat, or just put SD in the chat for sucking Diego. Every time I say it, we got to do something because I don't even know I'm saying it. 2nd and 10 now. Giants I feel like this drive has been stopped 4 times. 2nd and 10, Herbert with in the pistol formation, and the Giants just committed an offsides. And the sloppy defense like this, the defense has played well, but they've committed 2 penalties now. They committed a drive extending illegal contact. They missed. They let Herbert scramble for 19. Now they just committed a offsides. So Shane Bowen, this is your defense. Bobby Carrick has been bad this year. Bad. He has blown coverages. He has played awful, and he's in there because Micah McFadden is hurt, and McFadden seems to be hurt often. Here we go. 2nd and 5. Single back set. Herbert again, flush, throws a duck, and it's dropped. Oh my gosh. Herbert's throwing. He was looking for Quentin Johnson Jefferson, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Herbert has not looked good. Pressure has been on him. Philadelphia is already up 14-0 on Tampa Bay. 14-0, kicking that ass. Atlanta against a banged up Washington squad. Alt is being carted off. Not good. Buffalo versus New Orleans. 7-7 tied. Houston up 3-0 over Tennessee. We might see a bounce back from the Strouds here. Herbert, 3rd and 5 at about midfield, takes the snap. Giants sending forth, lofts it up, single coverage, and McConkey's going to drop that again. McConkey was in one-on-one coverage with Drew Phillips. Phillips plays it well enough to disrupt McConkey, who got a couple of his butter fingers on it. And it looks like they're probably going to stay out here on this 4th and 5 at midfield. Harbaugh, the gambler. Yeah, the plug got pulled on McConkey's controller, and they're going to stay out unless they're subbing out. Yep, here they go. Yeah, they're not stupid. They're not stupid. Here comes the punt team. Or is it the special team? You know, is Cam Little going to attempt? No, punter's out. If this was the end of half, Cam Little would be attempting a 60-some-odd yard field goal, but instead they're just going to punt it away, and they yell poison, Peter, and it's going to take a San Diego bounce and go all the way to the Giant half-yard line. What a fucking punt. Isaac punts, just had an orgasm. I said San Diego. Damn it. Damn it. I need to get shocked with a current every time I say San Diego. All right, let's run down some scores here. As I said, Falcons up 3-0 on the banged up Commanders. Saints and Bills tied at 7. The Saints scored a touchdown. Desperation time in New Orleans. But they're actually in Buffalo. Browns and Lions. The Browns all of a sudden have found their offense. Joe Flacco starts his opening drive 5 for 5. They are up 7-0. Panthers up 6-0. And on the Patriots. Patriots, one of the worst teams in the NFL right now. They go out and lose to the Steeler bullshit. Buccaneers down to the Eagles, a battle of undefeateds, and Titans and Texans again. The Strouds up. This is a mini tank bowl here between the Titans and Texans, though a lot of expectations for the Texans this year. We just got a super chat. We got 471 viewers. Thank you all for watching me watch this team. The Luis Seala says, it's okay, 5. We all still don't remember where the Chargers play anymore. Here's to the Mets and Padres somehow, some way, meeting up in the NLCS. We'll see about that. Mets got to win today. Mets, the sad part is if the Mets win, that doesn't guarantee shit. Is the Reds control their destiny? And the Lions just scored a TD, according to the chat. And over enthusiastic intern Caleb, how much in donos to stream the Mets game today? Who is broadcasting this Mets game? What is that MLB scores? I will pay attention to it. Don't get me wrong. But they could win, you know. The Mets game today will be on Bally, MLB, or Sportsnet, or MLB TV. So it's not being carried locally. So I don't know if I'll be able to watch that. So unfortunately, I have Sunday Ticket because, you know, the NFL is amazing. 501 people here. Everybody like and subscribe. I love you. You make me happy. Giants have the ball on their own half-yard line, starting at staring 99.5 yards for Jackson Dart under center. They're probably just going to try to get him some room. He's going to hand off. Devin Singletary is going to be stopped right at the line, and that's about a gain of 2 as number Dye's helmet comes off. Die. His helmet comes off. Why wouldn't you have Scattaboo in there when you need it? That's not Benjamin St. Juice. He's got a different jersey on. No, Troy Dye. Troy Dye. If you know Troy Dan, fellow YouTuber who I've met. Jackson Dart again it's 2nd and 9 under center again. Hands it off to Singletary, who's going to get initially tackled, breaks one, and picks up about 2 more. So that'll face the Giants will be facing a 3rd and 6. Kind of rough sledding when you don't pick up much to give you room, and that's why you play the field position game. An excellent punt got them down to the half-yard line when Olszewski, he could have fielded that punt and at least given them room to start this drive. Yeah, Wilson should be traded. I mean, you have Jameis Winston in case something happens. Like, if Wilson's back on the field, this is not good. Dart hasn't had to pass the ball much here. So 3rd and 6, 2 running backs, one to his right, to his left, and it looks like they're coming on a blitz. Dart is he's gonna motion, throws, and he's gonna find Darius Slayton for the first down. The confidence of this kid. He is not shook in the moment. He is playing. I don't know if we've had a quarterback this athletic since Daniel Jones. Look at Dart. He's motioning to Slayton. He says, come back to the ball. The pocket collapses around him. He gets it out, and the Giants move the chains. Yeah, I'm already starting to love this kid, Sono Champ. 1st and 10. 2 running backs there's a fullback and a single back. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Dart immediately throws to Robinson, and that play there's a face mask. There's a face mask. Call that. Come on down, Judge. He put his hand in his face. If I'm seeing that from here in fucking Virginia, you need to call that on the field. I am 600 miles away from the fucking situation, and I saw that happen. 2nd and 10 now after no gain on that throw. Dart looking. He's got 1 back to his right, 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Malik Neighbors at the bottom of your screen. Fakes the handoff. Pocket collapsing, single coverage. He's got Darius Slayton, who there was a lot of contact there, and he's not going to draw the penalty. It's going to be 3rd and 10. Not going to draw the penalty. A lot of fighting there between Slayton. His cornerback did not bite on the slant route, and it was a one-on-one fade right there. And there was contact, but it seemed to be equal. Looks like Slayton pushed off a little bit as well. 3rd and 10 now. Mike Kafka. You look like a genius when you have a guy that can execute your plays. Kafka has not looked good the first 3 games of the season. Giants looking to advance the ball. Dart looking, steps up. The pocket's going to collapse. He's going to take his first NFL sack. And he goes down, and that is going to bring out the punt team. He's human after all. Not really anybody was open except for Neighbors. Oh, Neighbors got behind the defense, but he could not find him as Jalen Hyatt right there. Fake Odell Beckham. That's who he looked like he was going for. Hyatt's name was not called at all last game. I don't think he was even out there. As Gillum, the punter, unleashes a kick, and that's going to be fielded at about the 21. And it's going to be a decent return as there's a big hit on Davis, who picks up about 7 or 8. Darius Davis. Back at it. Leo Farron says, do you think the Mariners have a real shot for the World Series? Seattle sports are seeing a great resurgence. Hey, you get to the playoffs in MLB, everyone has a chance. Everyone has a chance. That's what the Mets are trying to do this afternoon, is just eke their way into the playoffs, and everyone has a chance. Because in 1 game, in 2 games, in a best-of-7 series, one team gets hot and they get some decent pitching, some timely hitting. Who knows? Beast of Metal 1989. There's a problem. The Nats are supposed to suck. And now that they have a QB, the refs have to crush his confidence to reinforce the narrative. Here's a sad song on the world's smallest violin. Okay. That's what you want. You want this right here. Years. Sad for years. The Giants have an opportunity here to shut down the Chargers. I hope this is not a game like against Denver where the Chargers got down late or early. Sorry, I need to grab a snack. I got this bagel here that's been sitting here. It's covered in cream cheese, and it wants me to eat it. So look at that right there. That's a bagel with cream cheese. This is my lunch right here. Mmm. It tastes like a Jackson Dart touchdown run right up the middle. Delicious. I'll mute it so you don't have to hear me eat. All right, you're on a lunch date. Chargers have the ball. Quick pass out to Keenan Allen, who's going to pick up about 7. No, that's Quentin Johnson. My bad. I didn't recognize the dreads right away. It's not an ice cream stick. It's a bagel. With cream cheese on it. A schmear, if you will. It is very yummy. Thanks, Deb. What's up, everyone? You can go to Deb's store and get these $5. They are crochet, and they are $5 goes to the Alzheimer's Association as Herbert hands it off, and Omari Hampton's going to pick up the first down. The Chargers are already in at midfield. So quick work of the long punt, 2 first downs, and what the fuck was he eating? Sorry, I'm hungry. I gotta try and make it through this game. Welcome to What If Announcers Ate While Trying to Call a Game. Herbert under center, breaks the handoff. Lawrence runs free. Herbert escaping to his right has been awful. No receiver in the area. How are they not going to call that a fucking grounding? Every time the Giants have been able to flush Herbert to his right, and then there's been nothing over there. Giants are actually getting pressure. And welcome back again to Eating While Covering the Game. Second and 10. Herbert, empty backfield. Looking, pass is batted down at the line of scrimmage. And intercepted by big man Dexter Lawrence. Oh my goodness! What just happened? We almost had a big man touchdown. Let's fucking go! Dexy inhales the ball like I just inhaled this fucking bagel. Cameraman did us dirty. Thought that the ball was going downfield. Let's see it now. Dexy was double teamed, puts his hands up, tips it to himself, catches it, and takes off. Are you kidding me? Wow. 2 offensive linemen on him. Dexter Lawrence. Let's get some big man dance. Let me hit this shit. Dexter Lawrence, baby. That is why we gave him all that money. He has finally showed up this season. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Giants now in the red zone. Rally bagel. That's right, Marcus Infinity. Dart from the shotgun. Try to end it here. Get it in the end zone right here and now. Dart motions. Wan'Dale Robinson. There's a flag. False start. Fucking A. Or is illegal shift? False start. Come on, man. Don't get excited. Now you gotta back up. Now you gotta back up. Sports fan, you just missed Dexter Lawrence with an interception. Where's the false start? Yep. Yeah, he jumped up. These fucking linemen off the street, dude. I don't know what they're doing. Here we go. Start again. 1st and goal. This is what the Giants do. They love backing up in the red zone. They love backing up in the red zone. Dart, empty backfield, 3 receivers to his right. He's going to fake the handoff again. Another designed run, and there's nothing but traffic in the middle of the field, and he picks up about 2. Don't understand that play call. I get that it worked last time, but of course they would be ready for it. Of course they would be ready for it. Why not? If it worked last time, yeah, Heather, I need to eat more. Ooh, we can get bagel emojis in here in the chat. I need to go get more bagels. 2nd and goal. New York Giants already up 7-0, and that is going to end the first quarter. I need to change the score bug. Good first quarter for the New York Giants. This is foreign to my body, just like foreign objects to your orifices. The Giants playing well is foreign to my being. Have not seen this in a long time. Let's go. Rally bagels. Rally bagels. Let's change this the overlay here. The rally bagels. Giants are looking good so far. I don't know how they blow this game, but it could come. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Let's look around at some other scores here. Houston doubled up their lead. They're now up 6-0 on Tennessee. Washington is trailing Atlanta 7-0. Atlanta was shut out last week by the fucking Panthers. What the fuck happened there? It's Younghoe Koo. They cut him. They cut him and they face the consequences. 581 people here. Please like and subscribe. I love you. Buffalo up 14-7 now on the Saints. That game is starting to normalize. Philadelphia up 14-3 on the Buccaneers. Detroit has now taken the lead back over Cleveland. They are up 10-7. New England is up on Carolina 7-6. And those are the 1 o'clock games. We also had the Steelers versus the Vikings in Dublin, Ireland. And the Irish are now dealing with a bunch of drunk, happy Yinzers just walking around, sharing stories. And they're saying, where's downtown? Downtown Dublin. Where's downtown Dublin? And then some Irish guy, they had Paddy Pimblett out there, MMA fighter. All right. Giants trying to, they have another goal line possession here. Another red zone possession. We have 602 people here. Let's go. Please like the stream. Subscribe to the channel. Enjoy me talking about games. Tree did do an Irish stream. So if you want to rewatch there were some good moments. Some good moments there. Jackson Dart run the shotgun. 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Running back, Scattaboo to his left, motions his receiver in. Scattaboo takes the handoff. He's got the edge. He's got 1 man to beat, but he will not beat him. And it'll set up 3rd and goal. Scattaboo almost had it. He had a lot of green, and he had 1 defender to beat. And it was number 20. He tried to stiff arm him down. He could have maybe hurdled, but let's see what the Giants do here on 3rd and goal. Dart takes the handoff or takes the snap, and he hands off to Scattaboo, and there's nothing. So the Giants will be forced to kick a field goal. Do not go for it. Do not go for it. You couldn't get it on 3 downs. You're not going to get it in 4. Please tell me that you're not doing this. Okay. This is the new kicker, McClusker, or whatever his name is. So Gano is out. It's McCat-Tamney. McCat-Tamney. He was elevated from the practice squad. They should have a rule that you can do that as he drills it right through. Fuck him, Graham Gano. The fuck off my team. You don't need to come back, Gano. We don't need you. We got this McCantonay guy. You can look, you can cook for somebody else. I don't want your career to be over. I don't even dislike you, to be honest with you. But you've let this team down multiple times. You've been hurt since the day that they signed you, and that's on Joe Shane. That's not your fault. So, but you've been a bad asset. I'm sorry. It's just, I'm being realistic. Is it really 10-0 G-Men? Yes. Will I stream the MLB playoffs? Possibly, if the Mets get in. Possibly, because then every game will be on. This game this afternoon is on Bally Sports, so I cannot watch it. This is maybe the second double-digit lead for the New York Giants this year. They led by 10 in the Cowboys game. They're up 13-3. But Dart is now 4 of 5. Herbert is 4 of 11 with 1 INT. Now, the Giants, again, have been sloppy. They had a false start on 1st and goal, and they did not. That backed them up, and it made it much harder to score in the red zone. They should have not done that. The LA Chargers, I almost said San Diego, have not looked good to start the game on offense. Giants defense has showed up. And we haven't even said Abdul Carter's name yet. So the Giants are doing something right with their just natural pressure out of that 3-4. I don't know how anyone really calls these formations 4-3, 3-4. They kind of interlock. Like, just because some guy's off the line when he starts to play doesn't mean that he doesn't engage at the same or different time. So I wouldn't really call defenses 4-3 or 3-4 anymore. It's about personnel. It's not really about formation. But when you have a Dexter Lawrence in the middle of that, that's definitely one. It's definitely one. Okay. I don't think Bo's getting any reps, maybes. I'm not sure. I'm also not sure if Andrew Thomas is out there. I have not seen that either. If he's been managing here. Not sure if his name has been called. Oh, I have not been managing my stream. Here we go. Back to the overlay as the kickoff is fielded in the landing zone. I will bring it out to the 30, I think. Herbert, 4 of 11 for 23 yards and 1 INT. Not a good start, and he's already down 10. Hopefully the Giants defense can shut this down all game. Make Herbert look like the social media quarterback that Emmanuel Acho claims he is. Herbert doesn't even have social media. Here we go. Oh, they get it all the way out to the 35 because it didn't land in the landing zone. Herbert hands it off to Omarion Hampton. Hampton was stopped initially, but he picks up about 6. Not a good start for the Giants' run defense. Omarion Hampton, strong runner. Strong runner. That Omarion Hampton fella. Here we go. 2nd down. Giants now. I have not seen Joe Alt come back yet. He was brought to the tent a while ago. 2nd down. Herbert has a fullback to his left, running back behind him. He's going to hand it off again. And Omarion Hampton's trying to get to the edge, and he does. Stays in bounds, pretty athletic, and picks up a Charger 1st down. 1st and 10 on the Chargers 46. 12:51 left in the 2nd quarter. Yeah, now we're getting stressful here. They're saying Alt is questionable to return. How come I don't? Oh, because it's on mute. 1st and 10. Herbert fakes to his left. He sets up a screen to Hampton. Hampton's going to pick up big yardage right here. About 12, and the Chargers are in New York Giant territory. The Chargers are cooking now. Marion Hampton picking up another first down. Where did he come out of? He's a rookie, right? NC State, North Carolina. Just miss Bill Belichick and his girlfriend. Weird, weird. Herbert again from the shotgun. Now he's going to throw. He's going to pick up McConkey, who does not drop the ball, and he gets a couple blockers, and he turns what should have been only a 7-yard gain into an 11-yard gain. And another Los Angeles first down. Almost said San Diego. Almost said it. Almost said it. That's not my jam. Okay. Giants defense not playing well on this series. They played well in the first 3, but it looks like the Chargers are back to moving the ball. 624 of you here. Love you. Please like and comment if you wish. Herbert from the shotgun, 1 running back to his right, 3 receivers to his left, throws in the middle, and he takes his check down, and that's going to pick up about 5. Gadsden with the catch, and it'll bring up 2nd down on the catch from Orande Gadsden. Nice little play there by Justin Hebert. It's a very fun name to say. 626 people here, 2nd and 5. Giants leading 10-0 with 10 minutes left in the second quarter. Herbert motions his receiver over to the right, fakes the handoff, looks and throws, and that's another check down, but that's going to pick up a first down to Keenan Ivory Allen. And it is 1st and 10. The Chargers have steadily moved the ball now. The Giants need to clamp. They need to clamp that ass. They need to clamp down on them cheeks and at least hold them to a field goal so that they have the opportunity to score on the next drive. Apparently, Atlanta has scored a touchdown, and they are up 17-7 on the Homanders. 1st and 10, right at the edge of the red zone. Herbert under center pitches it to Hampton. Hampton's going to go outside to the edge and pick up. Oh, man, he gets stopped initially. The tackling here has been bad, but there's a flag on the play. I think there was holding off of the edge. Here comes Hockey Lee to get the word from his back judge or his line judge who might have seen the holding. Here it is. Holding. Illegal hands to the back. Okay. Illegal block. That's going to back him up. Lad McConkey, the wide receiver, trying to set the edge. And that's going to back it up now and take them out of the red zone. Let's see here. It was Drew Phillips. And yeah, he just held him and then made him run into his own guy. And that was kind of a dirty play there from McConkey, who immediately put his hands up in protest like this, but he knew he was guilty. He knew. 1st and 20. Back it up. Now on the 30-yard line, Herbert in the shotgun, 1 running back to his left, 3 receivers to the right, motions 1 over. And now it's 2 to the left, 1 to the right, and it's another screen, but that's going to get read and gobbled up behind the line of scrimmage. What a tackle right there by Darius Masau, and he's going to blow that play up in the backfield. Excellent play from Darius Masau. He shed his assignment, grabbed around his ankle like a little chihuahua, and that's going to set up 2nd and long for the Los Angeles Chargers. 2nd and 24. I do need to get a bagel at halftime. Herbert now with an empty backfield, 2nd and long. Here comes Thibodeau rushing the passer. He gets rid of the pass, and it is caught again. Bad tackling from the New York Giants, and Omarion Hampton picks up about 17, maybe 18. It's going to set up 3rd down. Yes, eat the bagels for this team. Speaking of bagels, the Chargers have no points up to this point. Let's keep it that way. Sausage, egg, and cheese bagel. I might get a bagel at halftime. I need some, 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 halftime music, you know. Here he is. Herbert in the shotgun. Two receivers to his right, one to his left. And there's Lawrence coming in, and that's going to be grounding. You got to call grounding on that. Yep. There it is. Abdul Carter with the NFL sack, baby. Hey, stop with the extracurricular, Okereke. Stop with that shit. They're going to call grounding on the play, loss of down, and that's going to take them out of field goal range. Identify the spot, back it up, take them out of field goal range, put them in giant territory. Let's go. Intentional grounding, fucking Justin Herbert, loss of down, and 15 yards. Herbert has been in trouble all afternoon. The Giants have shown up today for some reason. Look at Carter off the stunt, finds his way inside. Herbert was in the grasp anyway, should have blown it dead at that point, but Carter just a man among boys right there. That's why we drafted him with the number 3. Oh, here comes Dicker the kicker. Dicker the kicker is going to attempt a how long is this? Oh, wow. 43-yard attempt. They didn't get backed up that far. Did they decline the penalty? No, it's lost it down, and it was touched, but it's going to go through. I don't get the math there. And there's a flag on the play. What now? Flag on the play. Was there holding? That was a much closer attempt after the grounding call. The kick is good after the play. Personal foul. Oh, that'll be assessed off the kickoff. So it was unnecessary roughness. Okay, so that'll be on the kickoff. All right. Let's bring this up. The score has changed. 10-3 now, New York Giants. The Eagles just scored a touchdown. Thank you for the heads up. Changing the scoreboard. There's got to be an easier way to do this. Tree has that like automated thing that does it, but I like I feel like I'm at Fenway Park. I'm one of those manual score bug guys, you know. Manual score bug. Here we go, back to the game. Giants leading 10-3. I have a hint of optimism in my voice, a hint of pep and step. The Giants held them to a field goal. 649 people. Please like, comment, and subscribe. You are part of this community, and you make me feel whole. You guys are the best. You're the best. I love you. Chargers are charging, according to Ryan Oanico. Yes. Have I missed any super chats? Nope. The last one was if the personal touch. Yes. Personal foul, touching by 5 points vids. I'm very surprised. Okay, first early games that I am surprised with is Atlanta all over the Commander skins. The Commanders kicked the shit out of the Raiders last week. However, they have their hands full right now with the Falcons. And I am very surprised by that because the Falcons had one of the worst games in NFL history last week. History. The Goliaths, 5 moderators. You're correct about that. That's my team. That's my squad right there. Hey, you know how you know you're not popular? You don't have any bots. Yeah. I don't have any bots. Tom seems to be good without getting any bots, too. And Scooter gets bots. Greetings. Trey Barton says, greetings from Memphis. Memphis, Tennessee. I like Memphis. Beale Street. You go down there, get some rendezvous, some dry rub ribs. Just taste it all. And then there's some live music there in Memphis. Memphis is an interesting town for sure. Here we go, Giants. Here we go. Great barbecue. Great barbecue in Memphis, Tennessee. Kansas City, great barbecue. I have not been to the Angel Stadium, sports fans. I'm immune to the bots. MKI, correct. All right, Giants here. 8:06 left in the second quarter. Cameron Dicker, not Cameron Little, kicks it off, and that's going to be fielded in the landing zone. That looks like it's going to be up to the 40-yard line. Nice return by Deontay Banks. That is called positive net yardage right there, and it's a good start for the New York G-Men. Here we go. It is start or middle of the second quarter. Dart going to take over for his third or fourth series, I believe, here. Dart from the shotgun's got Scattaboo to his left, 2 receivers to the right, motion Scattaboo over 2 steps to his right, 3 receivers to the right. He's going to hand it off to Scattaboo, who's going to go back to the ground and pick up 5 or 6. This is what you need to do right here. This is what you need to do. Just continue to run the ball. Don't get too fancy. Pick up points before the end of the half. You got 7:44, 7:45 to go. You can bleed it down. Giants will receive the ball at halftime. Anything with points and very little time left, Herbert has been running for his life so far. Dart with an empty backfield, he's going to get sacked immediately. Holy shit. That was not in the play design, and it's going to bring up third down. The play was blown up quickly, and It's what happens when you have an empty backfield and you don't block. There was 2-on-1 from the right side, and neither, completely unblocked. Dart did not have time to get rid of it. Theo Johnson or the other tight end, what's his name? 82. He was ready for the ball, but Dart could not see him. Now, Dart with running back. He's going to climb the pocket, throws in the middle, and they're going to be close to a touchdown. Hollenbach is close, or to a first down. Sorry, not a touchdown. Hollenbach is close, but I think they're going to mark it short. You might as well go. Go. Hurry up. Hurry up. Go for it. Just sneak it with Dart. Sneak it with Dart. He tried to split the defender's Hollenbach, and his elbow is down right. Oh, they might want a spot here. They might want a spot here because Dart stepped up and threw it, and if the line to gain is just behind, it's 4th and inches. Dable brings out the challenge flag. As long as this was on the other side of that line, the Giants might have a chance to renew this drive and not have to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the challenge. New York is challenging the ruling on the field. See right here, his elbow doesn't come down right until the nose of the ball is touching the 50-yard line. So I don't know. They'll have to spot it and then measure with the chains. And no, the chains are done, I think. I have not seen the chain crew out there yet. Can someone confirm that they don't measure it that way anymore? I thought the cameras do it now. And now Washington apparently has cut the lead to 7. Philadelphia still beating the shit out of the Buccaneers. Detroit with the ball up 10-7. New England up 14-6 with the ball. New Orleans down 14-7. They have the ball. And Houston, that's probably the ugliest game I've ever seen right now. 6-0 with 4:30 left in the second half. I don't even need to watch it to know that game is hideous. Yes. Oh, okay. They have the digital chain crew. So maybe this will be short. Yeah, they don't have to measure it, but I don't know where that line is. I don't know if that line is accurate. I miss the chain crew, the drama of the chain crew coming out and extending the chain and then putting it down. That exhilaration, that dopamine is gone. They had to take out the magic. Yeah, AI took our jobs. Someday AI will take my job. You won't need to listen to me. That might be a good thing. 661 people here. And I love you all. I hopefully you like, comment, and subscribe. Oh man, Dreg says they removed the chain gang from the video games too. Remember? Ah man, that was like a great feature of old video, like Tecmo Bowl when they would measure it. Bring back the index card. Who was that? Phil Luckett or whatever? No, Gene Steratore did the index card. I remember that. But they are taking their sweet time with this review. Sweet time. Hey, put some bagels in the chat, boys. Put some bagels in the chat for the rally. Bring back the chain gang. Bring them back. That's what it was. We're too woke. In 2025, they had to get rid of the chain gang. There it is, MKI. Bagels. Giants are going to go for it either way. They see where his elbow comes down, and the nose of the ball is right on the 50. And I think they're going to mark him like literally just like my dick. No, they called it first down. Giants give them the first down. They are gifted by the ref ball. Bagels in the chat, baby. Bagels in the chat, and the Giants drive can continue here. Dable, what is going on? Dable gets a break. Usually one of the worst challengers in the league as Gene Steratore checks in. Dart from the shotgun, 2 receivers to his left, fakes the handoff to Scattaboo, throws it a little deep, but over Theo Johnson's head and out of bounds. He was off balance, did not complete the pass, and it'll bring up 2nd and 10. Bagels, boys. Bagels, boys and girls. Go Hawks is eating falafels. I would have known. I would have been eating bagels. Sorry, it's not your fault. Ooh, this is bagels and donuts right here. I love chocolate I love chocolate covered Krispy Kreme. That is the best. Ooh, hot dogs and bagels. Sounds like a match made in heaven. There's Russell. Why is Wilson's helmet on? On 2nd and 10, Dart throws it to Neighbors, and they're going to call that a completion. They're going to try to line up before they review that. It looks like he might have bobbled it. Did Neighbors actually catch it? He did not catch it. And that's going to be an expedited review as Harbaugh throws the challenge and Neighbors did not catch that ball. Remember, there used to be breaks. Those are not, I get it. You want the truth to happen. You want to earn it on the field, but you used to get breaks. This is going to set up 3rd and long. Neighbors caught it initially, tried to fold it underneath him, but the side of the ball hits the ground, and he tried to sell it, but it's not going to work. Here we are. Another expedited review or another challenge that takes way too long, but they're like, we don't care. We got to have commercials. We got to sell these pharmaceutical drugs here. You ever notice when you watch a drug commercial that the people are always doing something really particularly interesting while they're listing off the side effects? Like some guys like skeet shooting or doing something really fun, and you're like, oh, that's interesting. And in the background, they're like, side effects could include diarrhea, death, losing an appendage of some kind. And you're just like, oh, that looks cool. He's playing frisbee golf. Yeah, drug commercials should be. It's amazing that in 2025 you still cannot drink beer or drink alcohol in a commercial, yet they can advertise a drug, right? They can advertise a prescription drug like opiates or some shit that is more damaging than some guy drinking in a beer commercial. It just doesn't make sense to me. But yet you can go online, right? And you can post on social media of you drinking and getting anal leakage. Yes. That's always a great side effect. It's like side effects may include anal leakage, loss of an appendage, uncontrollable explosive diarrhea, unlimited diarrhea. The worst side effect, though, would be becoming a Jets fan. Side effects could include rooting for the New York Jets. Oh my God, I'm not taking that drug. I would say keep that drug. Yeah, pharma ads are only legal in America. They're like, tell your doctor, bring up a drug that you don't need and have them apply it off label. And now look at all the uses of Botox that they didn't anticipate. Everybody's on Ozempic. Everybody's getting their stomach injected with a shot. I think this is going to be overturned. It's going to be 3rd and 10 now for the Giants. Are going to need a long conversion here as Malik Neighbors was unable to corral the ball. Yes, Doc, I need Tylenol. I'm pregnant. 3rd and 10 now. Giants at midfield. Let's see if they can pick up 7 or 8, maybe put them in field goal range, maybe not. And there's a offsides play, free play for Jackson Dart. He's going to chuck it deep, and Malik Neighbors in single coverage. Bad effort there, and Neighbors is hurt. Neighbors is hurt. No, offsides. Repeat 3rd down, but Neighbors has gone down, and he is screaming. This team cannot win without Malik. What happened? What happened? Dart took a shot. Ball looked good. Neighbors planted, and yeah, he popped it right there. His left or right knee is cooked. He's cooked. Hopefully it's a sprain, but that does not look good. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. They're going to probably have to bring out the cart. I saw him as he went up for the ball. He planted his leg funny. It looked like something popped. Ligament surgery. Hopefully it's a sprain. Hopefully it's just a sprain. They're already posting about it on Twitter. Leak, hurt. There's nobody that can come in and step up. Wan'Dale Robinson is not a number 1 receiver. Darius Slayton, not a number 1 receiver. Pyrrhic victory for getting Dart. I thought that Neighbors gave a poor effort on the ball, but he had hurt himself before. He was in instant pain. Hopefully it's just a hyperextension. Yeah. Jalen Hyatt, not a number 1 receiver. This looks bad, boys. Maybe Russ. Yeah, there we go. Mr. P says Russ at wide receiver. Giants don't have anybody to step up. If Neighbors is hurt, this is really bad. 739 people, 100 people came to see my misery over the Malik Neighbors situation. Tana says, why can't we have anything? Why? Guys, you don't know yet. Sometimes things look bad. Sometimes things look bad and they're not as bad as they look. Sometimes things look really innocuous and they're awful. What happened to Nico Collins? I don't know. I forget. He's not good. Gunnar Olszewski season, boys. I don't think we sold our soul to beat the Patriots. I don't think so. I think that just happened. I think everyone on earth wanted us to beat the Patriots. It was the collective energy of the entire United States outside of Boston that was like, fuck that shit. And Neighbors is getting carted off. Cannot walk under his own power. That is really bad. Because then that doesn't mean that it is just an ACL tear. That's multiple ligaments. Here's the plant on his left foot. Oh, that might have been. I didn't see any pops in the quads. However, now it's 3rd and 5. Game's got to go on the San Diego 45. 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Cam Scattaboo to his left. Jackson Dart in the shotgun, and there was movement. And it was delay of game. How do you come out of the injury timeout not ready to play? How do you do that? How do you back up? How do you back up? How do you take what would have been this is giant luck and giant football. Guys, are you not eating bagels? I need bagels in the chat. We need bagels. Somehow. Bagels every other chat. Now at midfield. Dart from the shotgun. 2 receivers to his left. He's got Hyatt over there. 1 receiver to his right. Scattaboo in to protect. And Dart's going to take off. He's got 1 receiver, 1 guy to beat. He's going to pick up the first down. Way to go, Jackson Dart, bringing that running element. There it is. There are the bagels, boys. Bagels for Malik's knee. Bagels for Malik's knee. Bagels for Jackson Dart. What a block by Cam Scattaboo. Just puts his body into the defender's chest and clamps down the middle of the field. Giants now in business. 1st and 10 on the 40. Dart pitches out to his boy, Cam Scattaboo. Picks up about 4. The white boys are in for the Giants. Both daughter daters. First guy in, last guy out. Jackson Dart and Cam Scattaboo. Giants need a white defensive back to complete the trifecta. They got Gunnar Olszewski as a white kick returner. This is reverse DEI. Now Dart, quick pass over to Theo Johnson. He's going to pick up about 7 short. He was about a step on that defender. Had he been able to go away there, he would have picked up at least the first down. Power Bagels are in the chat. Let's go. 736 people. The Bagels are doing it. I will get a bagel at halftime. I will get a bagel. 3rd and 2. 4:44 left in the second quarter. Jackson Dart fakes the handoff. He's going to pick up a first down. Picks up about 7. It's 1st and 10. Keep the bagel train going. New York Giants not trying to think about where Malik Neighbors is. They're just trying to do things, manage the game right now. Jackson Dart looks good. He looks athletic. That was a designed run. Again, he sees where Scattaboo was. Didn't even go through the hole that Scattaboo created. Now, Dart, again, from the shotgun, hands it off to Scattaboo. He's going to push the pile forward for about 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6. Bagels, baby. Bagels and cream cheese. Is there a cream cheese emoji? Is there a cream cheese emoji? Giants have had the ball now for a good portion of this game. They are currently dominating in time of possession right now. Giants 2nd and 8 on the 25-yard line. Dart hands it off, this time to Singletary, but he's going to get bottled up. And it's going to bring up another 3rd down. Giants have converted every 3rd down on this drive. Bagels for the chat. Bagels for the boys. Bagels for the boys. Come on now. Keep it going. Don't settle for a field goal. 744 people here. Please like, comment, and subscribe. What's the count on likes, by the way? I can't see. Dart in the shotgun formation has a single. Oh, they're going to blitz. He changes the protection. And from the shotgun, Dart looking, has a man in the middle of the field, and Darius Slayton was held. This is going to be another big ol' extension of the drive. Darius Slayton was held on the post route, and that is going to bring up a spot foul. Let's see where they put it, whether it's illegal contact, defensive holding, or pass interference. Pass interference is going to be a spot foul and bring the Giants down into the red zone. It is 2:58 left in the second quarter. Bagels for the chat, boys. Bagels for the chat. Darius Slayton now has taken over into Malik Neighbors' spot. Yeah, that was barely pass interference. That was ref ball times 87 million, but the Giants will take it. We have had nothing but bad breaks all season, and we will take it. 1st and 10 now. Play clock has yet to start. Here it goes. Bagels, boys. Bagels in the chat. 766 people here. I'm a bagel boy in a bagel world. Dart takes the snap. Scatterboo is going to fight for about 3 yards after initially being stopped at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and down now, 2:46 left. We're about one more play away from the 2-minute warning. Both teams have all 3 timeouts. Strawberry cream cheese, one of my favorites, but I love just plain cream cheese on a plain bagel. Dart in the shotgun formation. He's got everything is bunched here, close to the line. He fakes the handoff to Scatterboo. He's got nothing. Sees a defender, gets knocked down. Fuck. Girls too. Boys and girls. Bagels for the boys, bagels for the girls. Raven Feather, I got you. I always forget that my audience is 99% male, but to the ladies that come out for the show, we love you too. 3rd and 10 now. Dart, after falling down, they're going to call, it's 2-minute warning. They could use a breather right now and hopefully get into that end zone with 2 minutes left in the game. Here we go, commercial break. Let's run down some other scores. 750 people here. Let's see how many likes we have. We are currently at 303 likes. Let's go. The like to viewer ratio is solid right now. Everybody like, and if you've already liked, unlike it, and then like, and then post bagels. Post bagels for the chat. More scores. Houston and Tennessee, brutally ugly. 3 seconds left in the half, 6-0 Houston. Has Houston scored a touchdown yet this season? Has Houston scored a touchdown? The Commander Skins down 17-10. Buffalo is still kind of letting the Saints hang around. They're up 14-10. Philadelphia pretty much in control over the Buccaneers, but we might be able to see a second half come back there. Detroit leading Cleveland. Something, well, they're up by 10, something that the Packers couldn't do last week. And then New England has wrestled down Carolina with 2 minutes to go, and they're on the Carolina one. That game is about to be 28-6. So Carolina might be asserting themselves as the worst team in the NFL. Well, no, they won last week. Who do you guys think right now at this moment is the worst team in the NFL? Worst team in the NFL. Is it the Titans? Titans are bad. Titans are losing 6-0 to a team that cannot score a touchdown. Miami's very bad. Saints are bad. Saints, but they're hanging right now with the Buffalo Bills. If I were a Giants fan and I was doing that, I'd be, I wouldn't be thrilled, but Bills are a good team. Brandon Connolly, Perna might be cursed if the Giants beat the Chargers. As what does that say about his Broncos? Broncos should have won that game. Broncos had that game. Broncos got really conservative late. Bo Nix was not good in that game. Nix can fix those issues, maybe get a little bit better. Broncos have the parts to beat the Los Angeles Chargers. They just didn't. They should beat the Colts too, but leverage. Like a Hollywood casting director. Leverage worked against them. Okay, Jackson Dart here, 3rd and 11 after the penalty. 2 minutes left to go. Here we go. Giants in the red zone for the 3rd time today. Dart takes the snap from the shotgun, looking formation. Now he's going to just try to get it to Scatterboo, and the pocket collapsed all the way around him, and it's 4th and 11. Giants will have to settle for a field goal. However, it is nice that they actually have a field goal kicker. That is nice. Such a thing there. Yeah, there was holding too. There was holding, and it was ugly. Here we go. Jude McAdamnay. 4th and 11. 10-3, and McAdam Rosanna Dana. He kicks it right through, and the Giants are up 10 points with 1:52 left in the first half. The Giants will be receiving the ball at the half. I don't buy that the Chargers are jet lagged. You get there usually 2-3 days before. I don't think that they're feeling jet lag. I think the Chargers are surprised that Jackson Dart is here and he's playing a lot more. He's bringing an element to this Giant team that we haven't seen before, which is strong running instincts. The defense has to respect his passing. Now, Malik Neighbors, unfortunately, is not on the field. He is not coming back. We'll see what the report is on Neighbors. But Jackson Dart has played well in his starting debut. Russell Wilson probably encouraging him. Dart, grabbing the hamstring after that. This is not fucking MetLife turf, dude. I have not been to Highmark yet, Big Hurt. Not yet. This MetLife turf is bad. Hopefully Dart has an opportunity to get massaged, Robert Kraft, at halftime, and the ball is going to go into the landing zone here as it's being returned, and it's dropped down at the 25. 1st and 10, it'll be 1:46 left in the first half for Justin Herbert. Herbert is beer lagged. Yeah, Madison beer. Lucky him. Must be nice in the world to be 6'7" and have a rocket as your girlfriend. That must be nice. But here we are. We are fans of this. We're participating. Giants now up 13-3. 1:46 left in the second quarter. Herbert takes a snap, has a man inside, and that's Quentin Johnson Jefferson, who picks up a first down. Easy play. Easy play there for the off-ball coverage, and Cordell Flott just gave him the inside, and he took it, and he got him down with 1 foot. Herbert again, looking from the shotgun, throws, same play almost, and Cordell Flott is going to bring him down. I'm not sure if they're going to spot him where his forward progress was or if he had tried to plant and move ahead. New England is now up 28-6 on Carolina. Quentin Johnson Jefferson has some chest pain over there. 2nd and 4. Clock running, 1:04. Chargers have not used a timeout. Herbert again drops back, throws. Ladd McConkey drops it again. 3rd time today, Ladd McConkey has dropped a ball. Flag comes in late. And what do we got here? It was overthrown. And hit McConkey and now Herbert's slow to get down. This is an injury bowl. There is no foul. No foul for roughing. So they pick up the fucking flag, which would have been, see, he got pushed in. Yeah, he fell into him. He's not trying to do that. Kayvon Thibodeau's not trying to fucking hurt Herbert. He was fucking trying to get out of his way. There's Harbaugh complaining. Look, we have had no breaks. No breaks. Herbert back in the game on this terrible MetLife turf. 3rd and 5. Trips to the right. 1 receiver to his left. Giants get no pressure, and that's a first down. Picked up easily by Keenan Allen. And they are continuing to move the ball here in the 2-minute drill. 53 seconds left. Have all 3 timeouts. Giants defense, they get to Herbert again, but too late. Thibodeau and Carter have been menacing. We haven't called Burns yet. I wish the Giants could cover in the backfield, but they can't. Or they cover in the secondary. The linebackers are great at creating a pass rush. They are horrible in pass coverage. It looks like they're about to send the blitz again. Herbert from the shotgun throws it to his check down again. It's Keenan Allen. They're going to pick up about 5, and they're going to run to the line of scrimmage. Clock is now stopped. It looks like they took a timeout. Chargers' first timeout. 2nd and 6 coming up. They want to talk it over. This is a full timeout. So you get to hear me ask you, where are the bagels? Where are the bagels, chat? I need to know. Where have the bagels gone? They seem to not be here, and I need bagels. Giants need bagels. Can we get a bagel? Is there a quick way to, what is the texting for a bagel. Hashtag bagel. There they are. There the bagels are. Yep, you guys are slipping on bagel duty. Gotta get them bagels. Gotta get them bagels. Bagels, 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 bagels. We got them bagels. We got them. All right, 2nd and 6. Chargers in Giant territory, pocket collapsing, and then another target to McConkey. McConkey is having a rough game. McConkey is having a rough game. Blooper 181. It's a plain bagel all day. Plain bagel with plain cream cheese. Toasted. Lad McConkey having a rough afternoon. It's 3rd and 6. This is where the Giants could come up with a big stop. MetLife coming alive. We haven't had optimism in a long time. Bagel crew, let's go. From the Giant 45, Herbert trips to the left. One running back to his left. Drops back, looking, pressure in his face. He's going to make the catch, but he's going to be brought down as Quentin Johnson-Jefferson is short. Do they go for it? Do they call a timeout? 37 seconds left. I would think that they would bring out Dicker to try to pick up some points before the end of half. Down at about the 41-yard line, that would be about a 58-yard field goal, 59-yard, something completely doable for Cameron Dicker. However, it looks like he's going to keep the offense out. 65-yard kick in Tampa. Did that hit? Boy, they really want that record to go down. They really want that record. They want Justin Tugger's record to go down. They do not like. Oh, looks like Herbert is going to stay out. Nope. Bagels. Yep. Herbert's still out there. They're not gonna bring out the kicker. 4th and 2. This could be a pivotal moment in the game. Let's see those bagels. Let's see those bagels. Big bagel energy. 4th and 2. 38 seconds left. Herbert tries to draw someone off sides. 9 seconds on the play clock, and he does. Fucking. And it's intercepted, but Abdul Carter, the dummy. Offsides. The bagels did not work. Come on, man. You knew that's what they were doing, dude. You got to have discipline. You've got to be disciplined in that. That never works. They were not going to snap the ball. They were going to burn that timeout. Fucking A, man. You let your entire team down there. 34 seconds left in the half. Herbert from the shotgun. 2 receivers to his right, 2 to his left. And they're going to call a timeout. Looks like the Giants are going to burn their first timeout. What? Come on now. Let's hold with the bagels. Let's hold with the bagels. Hopefully the Giants can get out of this with only 3 points. And we can get away with one. But man, Abdul, I love you. You're the rookie. You've already gotten a sack, but that was a boneheaded play. You're in New York and you're in New Jersey and you're playing football for the New York Giants. Come on, use the head. Use the head. Dart's still kind of nursing. He's still kind of stretching that hamstring. It looks like he's wondering what's going on. 1st and 10 from the Giant 38. Herbert. 4 receivers out on the field, 1 running back to his left. That looked like a false start, but we're not going to call it. Herbert under pressure. Thibodeau gets drawn down, and it is caught for the touchdown. Quentin Johnson-Jefferson. The bagels didn't work. In double coverage. That was the last thing the Giants needed to do. So they were going to get off the field with a long field goal attempt. Abdul Carter commits an offsides. Wow. Deonte Banks just gets completely burnt, and the safety's late coming over. Remember when we had Xavier McKinney? They were in prevent, and they prevented nothing. 27 seconds left. They only have one timeout. And that means that they will probably kneel out this this first half. Watch the optimism die in real time. We're about an hour away from first pitch versus the Mets and the Marlins. And subsequently at the same time, that is a oxymoron. And at the same time, the Reds will be playing the Brewers. So we'll see. Brewers are starting their ace for some reason. Yeah, Quentin Johnson Jefferson hits the celly. We'll probably hear from him on the dumpster fire. He'll give us an assessment. He's playing really well. Had a good game. I wish we had our guy who wears number 1, but can't have nice things in New York. Let's see what the Giants try to do here off of this. If they get a decent return, they might try to score points before half. And here's Banks, or is that Singletary? Singletary fields it. He cannot get to the outside, and that's going to waste another 6 seconds as the ball comes out late. And it's going to be 1st and 10 with 20 seconds left. Only one timeout. It's probably just kneel it out. Horrible to give up that touchdown at the end of the first half. And I will go get a bagel. The bagel magic seemed to have worn off for just a second there. But we can also check in. I'm going to get a bagel. So you guys will have to. I'll have to get a pee break, and you'll have to talk to the chair, and then they're just going to hand it off to Scattaboo, who pads his stats, and this is going to end the half. So let's set up the score bug, and we will go get a bagel, and we will enjoy our second half coming up. How many of you are having fun? 730 people. Should we raid somebody? Should we reverse raid Grossi? Is that what we should do? Because he's raided me multiple times. And now it's time to return the favor. Is Grossi streaming? That's what I want to know. Grossi was streaming the Ireland game, but he might be taking this afternoon off. Let me see. Tom Grossi. Let's see if Grossi streaming. He is not currently streaming. So that's why we have 705 people here. All right, everybody, we will collectively go get a break. Don't click off of the video, though. Don't click off of the stream. Just leave it so I get that watch time. And yeah, he's going to be live tonight. I think the Packers play at what time? Are they prime time tonight? Yeah, Packers and Dallas. I'm watching that game. I am watching that game. Yeah, Christopher H. Just blatantly admitting that he is here because Grossi isn't. I love you. Grossi's great. He puts on a show and he is entertaining. And I'm just some salty bald man. Let's go get a bagel. I will be right back. Here we go. Talk to the chair while I pee for the D. And we are back. We lost 250 viewers while you guys stared at my chair. Chair slapping. Did you guys have that great conversation with the chair? Look at this. Hold on. Looky here. Let's go full screen. We are at halftime. This is a bagel, boys. Look at that. Bagel crew is loving it. Bagel crew is loving it. Look at that. Look. So good. Imagine if you just walked into the stream and someone's like, hey, who are you watching on the YouTube? You're like, some guy who's really into bagels. Let's see what other games are going on right now. You got the Saints in the building. Anything close? Buffalo, everything's at halftime. Houston and Tennessee has resumed. Let's pop in on that game. That might be the local game, though. Who knows? Who knows? Let's call up another window because I don't want to click off the Giants game. Go more. Oh, 1st and 10 now. I did really get a big ass bagel, Savage. Of course I did. Did I miss any super chat? Remember, calling the game. Hamar said Herbert is beer lagged, and then AAA said the mere fact that the Falcons struggled last week against this Panthers team is a giant indictment on Raheem Morris as a coach. I am now currently watching this Texans Titans game, and this is ugly. Pollard just gets sucked up in the backfield. But no, 2nd and 12. People are chatting. Cam Ward is a bust. Come on now. You're 3 games into it. 4 games. Ward pocket collapsing all around him. That was ugly. This game is so fucking ugly. I've watched it for exactly 2 minutes, and this is the ugliest game I've ever seen. Yeah, I'm going to watch the Mets game. Yeah. I'll check it out. Bruss is anti-eating with the mouth full. Bruss can't take it. You're going to have to mute me, Bruss. I'm sorry, brother. I got to eat and talk. Jacob Bell, what's up? Ball. My bad. I got to whip this bagel down for the second half. If I don't do this, I will curse the Giants, and there's a sack of Cam Ward. Oh, my God. The Titans offense, it is literally like watching paint dry. I know that's an old reference and a not very funny, but paint dry is pretty satisfying if it's sped up at least. You know, if they speed it up on, like, if they film it, do like a time release or some shit. What is that? Stop motion. How much time until the Giants resume here? Probably about 5 more minutes. Listen, maybe the only one while being played with him. Iceberg says time lapse. Listen, if you're gonna play NFL football, I'm so happy that there's another bagel after this. Because, or another half. Stop motion, yeah. X Big Rich GX, hoping my Chargers find a way to win, but hope you like what you are seeing from Dart so far. Oh. Hell yeah, you're looking good. Kevin Wen says 5 is now wanting to eat more rally bagels every time he's on his play. Actually, I'm going to save the second half bagel for the second half. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to save that second half bagel for the second half. Oh, man. Okay, we're going to click off of this Titans-Texans game because it just confirmed what I thought, which is one of the ugliest games in the NFL. I want to watch Cleveland and Detroit. Detroit is up 20-7. Flacco showing how not elite he is as he gets sacked there. Aiden Hutchinson rips the ball out, and it ends up being a sack fumble strip. Aiden Hutchinson, all-out beast. It's a shame he was hurt last year, but it looks like there's trouble with Malik Neighbors, and we don't know what's going to go on with him. We don't know what's going to go on with Malik Neighbors. Flacco looking deep. He's got a man, and he cannot one-hand catch it. That would have been big, but it was properly defended by the Detroit Lions. They had one guy in coverage and one guy coming over the top. What a concept right there. A little bit of hand fighting, but not that bad. Giants will receive the kick to start the third quarter. Actually, I've got to change the overlay. I just want to remind you guys, if you're a new user at DraftKings, you can use my code DK5points, 5 spelled out, and you will get $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket. And if you bet $5, if you're a new customer and if you bet $5, you get $200 in bonus bets. So it's pretty much, a pretty good deal. Yep. Check it out. $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket. Also, before you sign up though, Google exactly how to enter in that promo code so that you get it. Don't just do it. Ball was watching Bad Dog. I love Bad Dog and the Entertainer. I'm friends with both of them. Great guys. They've been on the stream before, both of them, and I had a blast with them. Bad Dog, chill. How dare you? I got college to pay for, buddy. Hamar 47 says, remember when the Browns beat the Packers? That was a while ago. 7 days. 7 days it happened. All right. The Lions defense is playing intense right now. They are up 20-7, and the Browns are punting yet again. Yeah, I'm going to click off this game because they're kicking ass. All right, Giants looking to receive the kickoff. Here we go. And there is... Why is Smith Marset not out there anymore? Did I update this? Here we go. Start of the third quarter. Giants will have received, and there's this halftime interview with Brian Daboll, and we're all talking about it, and no one cares. He seems pretty happy. Let's change to this lineup. Can I make this bigger? Can I make myself bigger? No. There is a handoff to Scattaboo. He's going to pick up about 4. Nope, I can only make myself smaller. Can only make myself smaller. Or I can do this. Yeah, I'm blind. It's so tiny. That's what she said. What's better, me tiny or the thing tiny? Oh, the thing tiny. Look at that. Oh, so tiny. Yeah, this is better. Hand off to Scattaboo. He's going to... he just barrels into the defender. Picks up 7 yards on the first down. Giants are moving the ball. Let's go. First down, New York Giants. Jacob Ball says, I'm sure Daboll is going to give a ton of insight. Yeah, to win games, you got to win the games. Jackson Dart from the shotgun on his own 35. Again, a handoff to Scattaboo. Who's going to pick up 7. Effectively running the ball here to start the second half. Please stay healthy, Cam. Bagels for the half. Here it is. Here's the second half bagel. Second half bagel, boys. I've been looking for a thing. I asked bagels. The thing is bagels. Dart from the shotgun, hands off to Scaboo again, and he picks up 1 yard. So bring up 3rd and about 3. This is my bit. I sound better as a guy with food in his mouth than I do normally. Bagels in the chat. Come on, we got 3rd down. Where are my bagels at? Come on, 3rd down now. There it is. There it is. 3rd and 4. 7:42. Dart in the shotgun. 2 receivers to his right. 1 to his left. Scatterboo to his right. Dart gathers the ball. Tucks it down. He's going to run for it. He's going to get it. He's going to get all the way to midfield. Hamstring doesn't appear to be bothering him. Giants pick up another 1st down. Bagel crew is showing out for the boys. The bagels are working. Yes, Neighbors is out for the rest of the game. Who knows how much longer? The injury did not look good. So now it's Jalen Hyatt season. Hyatt and Darius Slayton. As the cameraman zooms in on Jackson Dart's ass. 1st and 10, right at midfield. Dart again fakes the handoff, overthrows Theo Johnson by just a little bit. Just a little bit. Led him just a little too much, and he was unable to corral that. Sometimes, you know, where the ball is, if you're trying to contort your body, there's some positions that are really difficult to catch the ball with. And that was one of them. It was low and out to it. Yeah, he was being forced under pressure. And it's going to bring up 2nd and 10. Right at midfield. The ball is on the Chargers 49. Dart again from the shotgun. 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Fakes the handoff to Singletary. Has a little time. Steps up, climbs the pocket. No holding there. Dart is going to pick up another 1st down. He breaks a tackle, but this is coming back. This is coming back because the flag got fucking thrown. They're claiming it's holding, but Dart has a little bit of a, he's a little winded right here. Tree's in the chat. Tree says, how are you feeling so far, Smelly? And it's coming back. Holding. I was on the right edge. You saw it. You saw it during the play. He says, how are we feeling so far? And that, no, dude, he's not holding. Is that guy's name Fart? Tart. Tart was holding himself. Ooh, look at a slap. He slaps him in the helmet, but then, dude, don't be slapping defenders with your fucking throwing hand. Come on now. Be smarter than that. This play is going to come back. 2nd and 20 now. Little screen pass here. Dart already favoring his hamstring at the end of the 1st half. Now favoring his hand. Now what's this? Dart is questioning. Dart is like, why are we backing up? Is Wilson getting ready? Oh, did they say he had? Are they checking him for concussion? And Wilson's got to come in? You got to be fucking kidding me. You got to be fucking kidding me. No fucking way. Russ, hand the ball off. Hand the ball off. Do not do anything. They're already showing Russ graphics. They started the game with a Russ tribute. Why is Russ Wilson back in this game? Wilson, 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left, takes a snap, and there's another flag, and he's going to get instantly sacked, loses the ball, and fumbles it, and it's lost. I think there was holding in the back in the secondary, though. Illegal formation. The player was down. They're saying Neighbors is done for the season, ACL tear. And now Dart's hurt. Everything is falling apart. This bagel's not working. Why is Dart out of the game? Wilson's still in there. Wilson throws it to Wan'Dale Robinson on the screen. And he's going to get wrestled down at the 45. That brings up fourth. Unbelievable. Neighbors is hurt. Dart is hurt. We go from a 40-yard scramble to punting. Look at the difference between Wilson and Dart. If you saw Russell Wilson and thought he is better than Jackson Dart, you're out of your fucking mind. There's another flag on the play. We cannot have good things. We cannot, as Giants fans, have good things. And it looks like Malik Neighbors will miss his second season due to injury and MetLife turf. If someone is unhappy, it's Malik Neighbors. Giants could go 0-17, and Dart is somehow hurt. We haven't had an update on what happened. Did he slap or break his finger? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And why would you bring out Russ? Just bring in Jameis. If it's a concussion, he's fine. He'll pass the concussion test. Jackson Dart doesn't have a soul. New England is crushing Carolina. New England is crushing Carolina. Let's get a refresh. 35-6. Cleveland cannot move the ball against Detroit's defense. Philadelphia in control over Tampa Bay. Buffalo doubling up the Saints. And they have the ball, second and goal on the 5. That game is pretty much over. Washington surprisingly losing to Atlanta. I could end up with 2 losses on the season. Oh boy. Russell will suck is in my chat. This is as painful as the last resurrection. Pat Sternum. Good thing they missed the backup danger whip in my esophagus. I'm back. Papusa Monkey says, protect Scattaboo. He is our last pillar of hope. 768 people here. Peak audience. One more for 400 likes. You are correct, MKI. Let's get 400 likes. Patrick Blum, hope you're well. 5. Not doing too well. Got ourselves a problem here. Yep, he had to go log into that account. Russell Will sucks. Can someone help me stuff my intestine back into my torso? 406 likes. Thank you. Dart is back on the bench after visiting the tent here. There was a penalty by the Chargers on the play. They will start from their own 5. Herbert backs up and completes the pass to Quentin Johnson-Jefferson. He picks up about 8. It'll be second and 2 from their own 8 or 9. Herbert has had a rough go today, but he threw a touchdown right before the end of half, and that's got the Giants in a lot of trouble. That could have been prevented, and the Giants didn't do that because the Giants don't know how to scheme. Giants don't know how to scheme. Herbert with the handoff here to Omarion Hampton, and he still somehow picks up the first down or close to it. It's going to be 3rd and very short, if not a first down. 3rd and 1. Herbert from his own 13. Giants trying to line up as they go to the hurry up. Herbert hands it off, and it's going to get, nope, Amarian Hampton is just much stronger than the Giants defense. He's not down, still running. That's giant tackling for you guys. Giant tackling. Where are the bagels? We need bagels. Christopher Bodden says Neighbors looks like ACL. Giants ruin talent. Go Casey. Yep. Neighbors will probably move on after they trade him, you know, for a draft pick and Jabril Peppers or some shit, you know. 1st and 10 from their own 31. Herbert takes the shotgun snap, rushing only 4, almost threw an interception, as that was well played by Deonte Banks. He dives in and knocks it down. Dayton Daniels just threw a pick. Atlanta takes over. Joe Alt is out of the game. That plays the difference. Not as big as Malik Neighbors being out. Giants no longer have a number 1 target, as apparently the Strouds just scored a touchdown. Herbert, from what was an empty backfield, sets up a wide receiver screen, and he just discards one Giant defender. Again, he's pushed forward, and it's going to set up 3rd and long. Finally, a 3rd and long as Conklin. It was a tight end screen. Joe Alt is in a boot. I saw it myself. That's right. Mariota's in for Washington. Jaden Daniels is out. We knew that they would struggle. Thank you, Colton. We knew that they would struggle without Jaden Daniels here. All right, Bagel Squad, 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7 here for the New York Giants, up 13-10 in the 3rd quarter. Herbert takes the shotgun snap. There's a movement on the line, and more reports are coming in that it's an ACL tear. Let's back him up. False start. And there's John Harbaugh writing things down. It's probably like a note is like, pick up candles later. Poop candles. The J is silent. I can't anymore until the NFL steps in and tells Mara, like they did with Wellington, sit out and let someone else run it. Giants will be like this. I don't know if Mara is part of this curse that's currently happening to the Giants, but the Giants seem definitely cursed. 3rd and 12, 8:04 left in the 3rd quarter. 1 receiver to the left, 2 to the right. Herbert barking out orders, another flag, and that's going to be another false start or movement on the line, and it's going to back him up even further. This is a good sign, Bagel boys and girls. This is a good sign. Yes, Alt is injured. Malik Neighbors is done for the year. I can't even, yeah. We can maybe trade Russell Wilson for Calvin Ridley. Or Tyreek Hill. 3rd and 17. Herbert, pocket, collapses. He's going to find a wide receiver. It's Amarian Hampton. Oh, there is a chain crew on the sideline. They just don't measure from that. It's going to bring up 4th down, and the punting unit will be coming out. Looks like Dart has cleared concussion protocol and will be coming out to start the next drive. Excuse me. Just inhaling a little substance here. 4th and 9. 7:17 left in the 3rd quarter. As time is continuing to expire, Giants will get the ball back, hopefully, after this punt with the lead. J.K. Scott. Nothing like F.R. Scott. And he boots it down the field. Nice punt. Oshevsky is going to field it. There's already a flag on the play. It's probably holding. Ooh, he makes a guy miss and look like an idiot, and then hops around, and it's going to be either some type of push or something I could not see. It's probably holding on the Giants. During the kick, holding New York Giants will be assessed at the end of the penalty or of the run, and it'll be 1st and 10 from the Giants' own fucking 5. Real Kev is mad that the Chargers are not covering the -6.5. Don't ever bet on the Chargers. Chargers lost me 2 multiple fouls. One time I bet on the Chargers in Vegas, and they screwed me so bad. And they had come into the game like winning. They had won like 7 or 8 in a row, and they were playing the Chiefs, and they were the better team, but they committed a fumble and an interception, and that was the difference in the game. That was all. Everything else was, those 2 plays were the complete difference, and I lost $100. So I'll never bet on the Chargers again. Fuck no. But if you go to DraftKings and use my code DK5points, you can get $200 off. $200 off NFL Sunday ticket. That's like a bargain, man. Also, one thing though, if you want to get the price down even more, if you know anyone who's a student, you can get a student discount for NFL Sunday ticket. Let me tell you.
So, what's up, buddy?
Takes that. Oh my God, what is this fucker doing?
You gave me an open invite, man. I figured I'd stop by.
I did give you an open invite. Here, let me put my headphones on so I can hear you.
All I'm gonna say, man, dude, I'm sorry about my Malik Neighbors, man. I'm guessing you probably heard about.
Yeah. Everyone's reporting that
torn ACL.
Malik has a torn ACL, and it's bad. It's not good. It's the opposite of good.
Of course. Dart was out for a little bit, but clear concussion protocol. And you had one play of Russell Wilson. I was scared shitless for you. I'm like, oh no, not again.
He almost fumbled it. Did you see that? He fumbled it at the end. They called him down. I was like, they're not going to review that? Thank God. But
that definitely sounds like a Russell Wilson sort of play, especially in this sort of situation. But
I was hoping
your Giants wouldn't.
I was hoping he would just hand it off. Like he was just being why? Did you see the difference between Dart and Wilson? Like how?
Well, Dart can at least move the football. He has more mobility, more agility. Like he's Russell Wilson 10 years ago. Russell Wilson don't have that anymore.
Yeah. Dart is reminding me a little bit of like Justin Fields, like that athletic sort of.
Hopefully
I know you don't. We haven't seen a moon ball of any kind yet. We have seen the one throw that he went deep ended up, Neighbors got hurt on. So it's pretty bad. 815 viewers here. Please like the stream. Please subscribe if you're coming over from Trees, dumbass. Look at this fucking smug fat Yinzer. God, he's all happy. What'd you see this morning?
Well,
you're honestly, so smug.
I'm not smug, dude. Mike Tomlin nearly cost them the fucking game with his decisions.
Yeah,
and that should not have been a game.
One. Dart hands it off to Scattaboo. He stopped right at the 2-yard line, it looks like. Or he picks up about 2. It'll be 2nd and 9. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I got to do play-by-play. It's all good. But you still won the game.
Yeah.
You still won.
True.
And you beat a good team.
As I said, Brian Flores' defense did not look good. They were having trouble with the quick game.
And are the Vikings a playoff team?
Over them. I don't know. I mean, I think the thing is, too, Vikings are down a lot of linemen. They got Darisaw back. Brian O'Neill got taken down early. It hurt them. Brian Kelly, I just saw earlier, was taken out from a concussion.
Guard under center, fumbles the ball, and the Giants recover, but that was he wasn't ready for the snap. And it was snapped underneath his hands. The offense, the center, realized what happened. He goes back, J. Michael Schmidt or whatever his name is, and he goes and he jumps on it, and saves the Giants the ignominy of an easy touchdown for the Chargers. So we cannot have nice things. Dart was getting stomped on too at the bottom of that. No, Andrew Thomas, who's in the game.
Are they trying to take out another tackle? Because I know Joe Alt got taken out in the cart.
Yeah, Alt got
that is huge. That is brutal for the Chargers because they've already lost Rashawn Slater.
Dart on 3rd and 13 from his own end zone grounds it in front of Wan'Dale Robinson, and the Giants will be punting after a terrible series, and the Chargers will have excellent field goal position. This is where we lose it. This is where the Giants have had a great first half. They were in control of the game. They're up 13-3. They give up a touchdown late. And now the Giants are forced to punt on basically in the back of their end zone.
And that's a
Shades of-
huge problem.
Yeah.
They're showing it on Red Zone right now. The dart third down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think Dan
missed.
Orlovsky? Do you think Dan Orlovsky has a panic attack anytime he sees someone standing near the back of the end zone line like that?
I feel
just
he's
like,
more relieved because I remember when Jimmy Garoppolo did it against Denver. What was it, 5 years ago? He was just sitting there like, oh, thank God. He was like Andy Dufresne just sitting there like, oh,
Yeah,
thank
I
God.
did.
I'm not
I
the
do
only one.
remember that.
I'm not the only one.
Big J for $1.99. Are the Bills frauds? Find out after the break. Didn't David Carr do it? Didn't David Carr run out of the back of the end zone?
I don't know. I know Bills are in another trap game, it seems like. Because their defense is
They're up 20. Oh, wait. Oh, they just gave up another score.
Yeah, it's another touchdown. They're going for 2 right now. Yep.
Ooh.
Rattler on the QB draw.
Houston is up.
He doesn't get it.
Houston is up 12-0. Houston plays such ugly games.
Their offense is
Such
fucking
ugly
terrible.
games. All right, I need you to do me a favor.
Yes.
You need to update me on this Mets game, which is starting in.
Oh boy.
It's starting now, top of the first.
So the key is you got to worry about the Mets and the Reds because you need the Reds to lose too.
Nothing we can do.
I mean, you don't control your own destiny. That's your own damn fault.
Yeah,
It's
we don't.
3:15. Mets are top of the first, 2 outs, nobody on base. Okay. Reds 1 out, top of the first, nobody on base.
Oh, this is like World Cup soccer. They're playing at the exact same time, so they're going to be scoreboard watching. Mm-hmm. They just need to worry about winning, but that would be the way that the Mets get bounced is by the Reds winning.
It would be so Mets if the Reds lose, but what ends up happening is that they end up losing.
Mendoza gets fired.
Hitting walk-off Kyle Stops.
If Mendoza, if they win and they don't get in, then Mendoza's safe. But if they lose at all,
I think I worry
fired.
I worry about how many heads that Daddy Steve's going to cut off. He spent over $1 billion this offseason. And
Nate Klatfelter said he met Dan Orlovsky at a convention once, and I told him, remember, in case there's a fire, just run out the back.
He probably has heard that at least 500 times. So that's why I didn't laugh. It's like, yeah, it was funny the first 2 times I heard it.
I would just be like, hey, Dan, you're a good sport. The shadowy owl, as a Cardinals fan, I don't want to talk about it. 2 divisional games lost by last-second field goals from opponent. Why can't we be normal? Yeah, that was pretty rough Thursday. I won money, though. So, I took Seattle at minus 1.5. Here's Herbert. He's going to hand it off to our Marion Hampton. Great pickup for the Los Angeles Chargers. They got rid of Austin Eckler and J.K. Dobbins, right? Both of them.
Yep. Dobbins has been okay.
Hampton.
Eckler's torn his Achilles.
Yep. They had a great tandem. Now they have a Marion Hampton. He seems to have been effective.
Najee, but he tore his Achilles.
Yeah, and then Najee blew, so now they got the rookie out here. 2nd and 7 for the Chargers. 4:39 left in the third quarter. Herbert from the shotgun has 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right, and O'Marion Hampton to his right, barking out orders. Steps forward, takes the snap, and he's going to hand it off again to Hampton, and Burns is there for the tackle. Brian Burns eats up the play alive for a gain of 2. It's going to set up 3rd and long. Other games. Detroit doubling up Cleveland, doing something the Packers cannot do. The Patriots.
Joe Flacco's had a masterful Joe Flacco game.
Yes, he's very Flacco'd it. He's unflaccoed.
What the Flacco?
It. What the Flacco? What'd you see besides voodoo magic in the Steelers game? By the way, hold on.
What I honestly saw was more or less like as I said, an offense that was pretty good with the quick game. It was a pretty complete game for 3 quarters.
Herbert is dropping the pass, blitz coming in, and it is intercepted by Drew Phillips as he slides down and catches it at midfield. There's a flag. There was an illegal block. This play is coming back, at least from the run back, and Phillips is down to the 3.
I mean, hey, you did get the pick, though. You did
Did get the pick, but there was an illegal block in front of him. This is the third or fourth time that a large Giants run has been wiped out by undiscipline after the moment. However, it is not going to cost them to turnover. Where the pass interference, offense. Oh, then this is going to hold up. That penalty is declined. The Giants are in business, baby, in the red zone. Get in front of the camera and celebrate, boys. Let's go. Let's go. Bagel crew, where are you? We have a new thing, Tree. I ate a bagel. Yeah, I ate a bagel in the pregame. What a terrible throw by Justin Herbert right there to nobody.
Did it get deflected at the line? Because, like, I know Carson Wentz had some pretty bad throws in the Steeler game, too. He did not look good.
What an interception. Phillips was able to corral the ball, get underneath
He's throwing it off his
and
back
suck
foot.
it in.
I'm trying to figure out what happened there.
Every time today, Herbert's been flushed to the right. He's been very bad moving to that side. I don't know if that's
the problem too. It's also he's without his left tackle, so you have another guy moving over. That could be that.
Very scared. Jackson Dart, 1st and goal on the 4-yard line. He's got Scatterbo to his right, 2 receivers to his right. It's Hyatt and Robinson. Theo Johnson to his left, lined up on the line. Takes the snap, handoff to Scatterbo. He's eaten alive right at the 1 or 2 yards. He picks up about 2 after the push. Yeah, here's where play action is going to be. You haven't seen Jackson Dart making too many touch passes in this game at all. So let's see where the finesse is. Look at you working the super chats there.
I mean, I'm already here. Do your
thing,
man.
Instinct is just taking over for you. 904 people here. Everyone like the stream. Everyone like and love the stream to see Trees.
Dude, I'll like and subscribe to his channel. Dislike and unsubscribe to me.
Yep. Jackson Dart empties the backfield, fakes a handoff, shovel pass inside to Theo Johnson, and that's a touchdown for the New York Giants. Clever play design right there. They looked like they were going to pitch it out to the right, and the Giants instantly turn the turnover into points, and they have a 19-10 lead. No one expected Jackson Dart to find Theo Johnson, and there's a flag on the play. What's going on now? Are they going to call it an illegal shift?
Probably for celebration.
Or is it celebration?
Probably celebration.
Come on now. That was clean. That was clean. What's Sean Hockley going to say? Okay, touchdown is good. Yep. Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Wow. Unnecessary roughness. Look at the Chargers charging. The Chargers committed an offensive pass interference, and then now after a touchdown, they commit a unnecessary roughness. Where's the roughing? Oh, he hit him in the face with his elbow.
Yeah, that
I think he hit the offensive lineman. Yeah,
76.
Yep. All right, so the Giants score a touchdown off the turnover. What is happening?
It's a trap game. Classic trap game. And do you have the momentum?
Giants are going to go for 2 here on the 2-point attempt. Let's see if they get any clever.
I figured you would have.
Dart motions, want Robinson in motion, and Cam Scatterboot's going to push forward and get it.
All right.
Let's go, New York Giants, as Scatterboot does a backflip on the 2-point conversion. Not sure if that's backflip worthy, but
hey, it's that sneaky athleticism. I'll someone you let your daughter date. You know, hey,
we're doing it for Leak. We're doing it for Leak, boys. We're doing it for Bagels and Malik Neighbors, who is
I had pizza last year. You have the bagels, so it's like we could combine and make pizza bagels.
Pizza bagels.
Pizza's on a bagel. You can have pizza anytime.
959 people. Please like the stream. You are all MVPs. You're the best people on earth. Yeah. You could be anywhere. You could be watching. Well, Grassi's not streaming. You could be watching. Perna's not streaming. You could be watching nobody else. Everybody, we're in the perfect opportunity. You could be watching Bad Dog and the Entertainer.
Yeah, like I had to compete with Tom in the previous stream too. Like they have that giant stuff. So.
He had you had a couple thousand, and then
I had like 3,000 people.
We're so good now. We got bots. We're so good. We have bots.
Oh man, I've had plenty of bots, dude.
Too good
all the
right
bots
now.
Are all that matters, man.
It must be some trigger. Like once you get over 950, the bots are like, "Let's invade. It's time."
It doesn't matter. It could be like 3 people and still do it.
Hamar 47, let's Charger. They are charging right now. This
Well, there's
is
a lot of
weird
Charger
that the
today.
Giants have an 11-point lead in the third quarter. Giants leading over the San Diego. No, Los
San Diego
Angeles
Superchargers.
Oh, since you're here, can I get a fuck you,
so-
Spanos?
Fuck
For the
you,
boys.
Spanos.
Hold
Fuck
on, hold on. I
Spanos.
talked over it. I talked over it a little bit. Let's
You-
clear and then
You whore.
3. All right, I will shut up after 3, 2, 1.
Fuck you, Spanos.
That's a good one. It's a
God, I
classic.
hate
Jacob
Spanos.
Ball. I know I told you to go away before because I thought you just wanted to troll, but I do love you, Tree. I look forward to
It's all
sports
good.
ball all week.
I didn't even know you told me to go away. Hey,
You
hey,
did
I
do
appreciate it.
the Russell Wilson. Did you leave that in the media assets? The Russell Wilson.
I think I did.
Yes.
I'm going to fly for you. Mm, 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 mm.
That's great. And this was you earlier too.
Dude, that was all of Pittsburgh.
Dude.
Well, except for like portions of the fourth quarter when
It got scary.
yeah, I mean
got
they got
scary.
greedy, and then Tomlin got chicken shit on a 4th and 1, and I don't know. Carson Wentz saved their asses because it's
Kick return is up to the 35 there. And the Giants. Drew Kashul says, how is Saints Bills a game? Because it's the
Because
NFL.
it's a
and
trap
the
game.
NFL's drunk.
Bills are.
Who's that?
you know,
Jackson
Bills
Dart's
are-
mom? Wow.
Is she a
Hey
milfy?
there.
Mm.
Ooh, a little
Go,
cougar.
go ask for a
action.
number, dude.
Oh, Jackson Dart's mom is kind of bringing it. She is.
Well, hey,
bringing
thank
it.
God Zach Wilson's not on that team.
Yeah, I'll see. If the Giants win, you know you'll have to eat bagels every pregame, right? As a token,
You should have
of
fancy
good
pregames,
fortune.
man. Fancy bagels.
Fancy bagels. I'm so happy.
Ooh.
Here we go. Giants up 21-3. Herbert fakes the handoff, and then it's going to be caught by his fullback, number 44. Have no idea who that is, and it's Matlock. Everybody, Matlock has checked into court. Mark Keller 5. Why don't you go all grilled Scooter down over his stupid vids on the Cowboys? Steelers going Super Bowl. Mark has had a little bit to drink today, and I love it. He's
Yeah,
just
nothing wrong with that.
thumbing out super chats while drinking an Iron City beer, just saying, "Hey, why don't you talk shit to Scooter? They're 2nd and 9. Herbert throws. Ball is tipped, but it's caught. Gadsden with the reception, and it's a first down.
Rondé Gadsden.
Yes.
Rondé Gadsden's kid.
Wow. Was Gadsden an
He was
NFL
a Dolphin.
player?
He was a Dolphin.
He was a Dolphin.
Mhm.
A lot of kids. Justin Herbert's dad was not an NFL player, though.
I don't think so.
No, neither was Jackson Darts. All right, 1st and 10 on their own 45. Herbert
I feel like
going to hand it
I feel
off
like-
to Hampton. Hampton's got a big hole. Big hole. Oh
big
my
hole.
gosh, he might be gone. He might be
Big
gone, and
holes.
he's going to find the end
Holes.
zone.
Big
Unbelievable.
holes
40,
everywhere.
55-yard run for O'Marion Hampton, and that takes the fucking wind right out of the Giants' sails. They go up 11, and they immediately surrender an easy 3-play drive, and it is now, are they going to go for 2? They'll probably go for 2 here.
Probably. Because they're going to respond in kind.
Massive hold. Tyler Nubin took an absolutely atrocious angle. Cordell Flott does not have the closing speed to get in front of the much larger Hampton, and that is an easy touchdown. He turned on the Jets and was gone. Holy shit.
Oh, yeah.
Here they are. They're going to go for 2. Chargers lining up for 2. This would be big to stop this, and the Giants are going to burn a timeout. This is the Brian Dable school. No, is it the Chargers that used the timeout? Who called the timeout?
Oh, no.
The Chargers.
I feel like
did.
it would be.
I would have been
Chargers.
upset.
Huh.
Had it been the Giants, I would have been upset. You got to save this. It's going to be a close game. You got to save those timeouts. Hey, uh-oh, I think the Packers punched the Lions into waking up. Lions had some really bad efforts to start. Packers can't really. They got beat by Cleveland. It was weird.
Yeah, I mean, the Patriots are pretty much just bullying the Panthers right now. It's like, see, you know what happens when you don't fumble the football every 3 plays?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it is Carolina, to be fair, but this is just a revenge game. It's just they wanted to punch somebody in the mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And that they're doing.
Why am I
Philadelphia is kind of
there we go.
choking it.
All right, here comes a 2-point attempt here. Giants up 21-16. Cannot have nice things. Herbert from the shotgun on his own on the 2-yard line, sends his fullback in motion, sends his running back in motion. He's going to try to take it himself, and he is going to get in. Fucking A. It is good
blocking.
And the Giants turn an 11-point
game
into 3 points instantly by doing what they do, which is gianting. You guys have heard of chargering. Gianting is also a thing. 21-18 now. Giants had to do something and they didn't.
Yep. All right, man. I'm gonna leave you be.
You're
I'll
gonna
probably
take
check
off?
back in after the fourth quarter.
Right.
So
Go take a shit. Go eat.
I took a big shit already. I'll have more bagels. I'll buy a bagel in your honor today. How's that sound? All right. Peace out, brother.
All right, later. Love you, man.
Love you. Peace.
Yeah. So gay. When you tell your boys you love them, you're just like, nah, but I love my boys, man. All right, 21-18 here, 993 people. Thanks everyone for stopping by and seeing that fat Yinzer. Come on and join the stream. You guys can leave if you want. It's all good. You all came for him. You didn't stay for me. 21-18 now is the score. Giants will receive the ball. There's about how much time is left? 1:27 left in the third. Probably Giants will run 2 or 3 plays and take it down to the fourth quarter, and we're going to get into crunch time, and that might not make it into the landing zone. Let that ball go out of bounds. Singletary's going to take it, though, up to about the 45. That kick could have gone on out of bounds, and they would have started from the 40 anyways. Giants taking over. Look at this. Singletary could have let it go. Yeah, he catches it right near the boundary and then tiptoes his way up. He does have a positive return, but that was just really unusual that he did not know the rules. The Saints have taken the lead in Buffalo. What is going on? Trap games all around. Dart on his own 40. Here we go. 3 receivers to the right. Scattaboo to the right. He's going to check his check down. He's got some blocking up front. He's going to pick up about 8. Scattaboo has been amazing this game. William Sorkin says, which Watt brother was the guest just now? It was TJ. I know of Wyatt's World. I do know of him. I'm not sure what his team is, whether it's the Giants or not. Here we go. Dart again. He's going to hand off to Scattaboo. Scattaboo's going to push the pile forward and pick up about 6 or 7. And the Giants are now in business in Charger territory. And this will take it down to this next play will be the last play of the third quarter. And they are not rushing at any reason here, but they will have the clock differential is about 5 seconds. They will be forced to run a play. Dart from the shotgun, 2 to his left, 1 to his right. He's going to fake the pitch to Scattaboo. He's got a blocker out in front, and he's got nothing, and he gets sacked. Should have just pitched it to Scattaboo or thrown it away. And that's going to bring up 2nd and long. Somebody must have fallen down. I don't know. Sometimes I hate watching NFL games from the sideline view because you don't get to see exactly what is happening. But a lot of if you watch the game from the end zone, like in Madden, it's boring. It's so different because the view compresses the field, so it's not as exciting. I know you know what I mean. Because the one time they did that, they broadcast the entire national championship game from behind, and it was like it made it seem less spectacular. All right, Mets and Marlins 0-0, top of the second. Don't forget bagels, people. Bagels, bagels, bagels for the bagel crew. Come on now. Bagels. Not sure how the Giants are winning. It is a wonderful day weather-wise in New Jersey and New York, of course. It's about 78 degrees. It's like a last gasp of summer. You know, it is autumn, but this is one of those rare September days that is just perfect. And then October, it'll get a little bit cooler. And then by November, we'll be all freezing our ball sacks off. Washington now within 7 as they pick up the 2-point conversion. Houston dominating Tennessee. Tennessee, the worst team in the NFL. Drew Kashal heard a report they might move the Bucks Seahawks game because of the ALDS game too for the Mariners. The stadiums are next door, so it would be chaos. That's possible, but yeah, they won't have enough parking. And they probably don't have enough employees. I bet you there's a lot of employee crossover there. They won't have enough people to work the concession stands. It's a bagel. That's right. Bagel, bagel, bagel. TD Lions. They are up now 26-10. Buffalo is still struggling with the Saints somehow. Philadelphia, the Tampas and the Bays have made it interesting. That is 31-20. It'd be nice for Philly to be the victim of a comeback, of a bullshit comeback, because they absolutely did not deserve to win last week against the Rams, but the Rams could not execute on special teams. And now the Phillies are 3-0. MetLife Stadium, beautiful view, beautiful day. 2nd and 16. Dart from the shotgun, one receiver to his left. Oh, one running back to his left. He motions out Wan'Dale Robinson into the slot. Dart takes a snap, throws underneath. Darius Slayton's going to pick up not just the first down, but a little more, about 17 yards for the first down. And the Giants are in Charger territory. Slick little play there from Dart as Slayton sits down on his route, and the Chargers were playing zone. How can I not speak? Now, Dart under center is going to hand it off to Scattaboo. Scattaboo does not get a block, and then he breaks at least 3 tackles to pick up 3 yards. Giants are not blocking well in front of them. Ellie De La Cruz just hit a solo home run. Houston is up 26-0 on Tennessee, and that game is mercifully about to end. Russell Wilson had a snap because Dart ended up in concussion protocol. Dart from the shotgun, 2nd and 8. He's got looking, evades in the pocket. He's going to get sacked again. This Giant offensive line is terrible, and it's going to bring up 3rd and long. Just yeah. The life sentence 2278. Just stay ahead until the clock hits 0 and you win. Dart has been sacked 2-3 times already, and it's from troublesome cover. Oh, he had Darius Slayton on the inside, but couldn't find him. He was ready to let loose. 3rd and 14. Giants need a couple yards to get into field goal range. About 7 or 8 yards would do it. Dart from the shotgun. He's looking, doesn't even have a check down. He's got a spy on him. Points, directs, throws his body towards the line of scrimmage, and that's going to bring up 4th down. 4th and 11. Giants are kind of in no man's land. I don't know if they're going to put any trust in this kicker from this distance, or if they're just going to go for it on 4th and nope. They're switching out teams. I think they're going to try to kick the field goal here. KB Yang, you think Wilson is the problem despite the team's inexperience? Just saying. Wilson, look at what Dart's doing today. He's got the team, and then they're going to punt because they don't have a kicker that has 58, 59 yards worth of leg. They don't have a Brandon Aubrey. They don't have that guy. And it's a short punt. It's going to be fielded about the 9-yard line, fair caught, and the Chargers will take over. Cincinnati up 1-0 on Milwaukee. Giants or Mets and Marlins are still tied. Giants could use a turnover. Gano is still down. I think they just don't want him out there. Koo is on the practice squad. Kicker is the easiest position to fill, but the Giants failed. Kuen. Wilson was a trash heap. Why do you think they tried to disembowel him? Yes. Wilson was bad in Denver, and he was mediocre at best in Pittsburgh, Yinsburg. 979 people here. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I am doing it for you. I am doing it for you. Yes, sir. Let's go. Yep, Malik Neighbors hurt. Could be done for the season. Come on, Giants. Optimism. Let's get it. Optimism. Oh, is it fourth quarter? Did I change the overlay? Yeah. They're just switching over. Bill just scored a TD. They are, wow, New Orleans had come within 2 points, but the Buffaloes apparently are taking over. Atlanta leading the Commander Skins. They are up 31-24. New England, God, Carolina's bad. I'll tell you, I don't get this NFL. You can lose 30-0 to one of the worst teams in the NFL and then go out and just beat a playoff contending team in the Washington Commanders. It's just very confusing. Come on, Giants. Find a way to win this game. Yeah, Josh Allen apparently is having trouble, but you know, it happens. These are NFL teams. They play, they practice, and they scheme, and they try to find your weaknesses. And sometimes they can really it's like Madden sometimes, you know, and I hate to use a video game as a reference point, but sometimes you end up, you know, playing someone online in Madden that does something that you've never seen or that you're not really necessarily prepared to play against. And eventually you do figure it out. But at first it's a little overwhelming. Herbert from the shotgun on his own 10-yard or 8-yard line takes a snap. Giants getting pressure. They get to Herbert, but he throws it and it's incomplete. He does not get sacked. He got rid of it, but it is 2nd and 10. Giants pressure has been there today. Joshy Poo bails him out. That's right, Jayant. Fourth quarter action. Giants leading 21-18. Justin Herbert has been good in the fourth quarter. It is 2nd and 10. 12-12 left in the game. Make a wish. Giants showing blitz. Carter backs up. And here's the snap. Herbert gets rid of it quickly, and that's going to be close to the first down as Keenan Allen picks up about 9. It's going to set up 3rd and 2. Bagels, baby. Bagels. We need a pick 6. A pick 6 would be really nice. Yeah, the Giants, I would love for them to effectively run the ball, Dregs. I would love that. I would love that. 3rd and 2. 11:44 left in the game. Giants leading 21-18. Herbert in a shotgun formation. 2 receivers bunched to the left, 1 to the right. Here comes the snap. Carter's going to come around the edge, and that's thrown, and it's incomplete. What a blitz by Abdul Carter. Just bull rushes his guy and gets to Herbert, and they are forced to punt. Bagel squad in the house. Yo, who the fuck is Perna? Who the fuck is Perna? Perna raid. Giants only sent 4, but they get actual natural pressure as a lot of LA linemen were stuck not doing anything as Carter finds the edge, and it's going to be a punt by this gangly looking character, number 16, and it's almost blocked. And it's the Giants are going to field it right at mid. Bad punt, shanked punt. Let's see how they're going to keep going. They're going to keep going, and it's at midfield, even closer. Midfield, no, in Giant territory, or in San Diego territory, Los Angeles territory. How many times can I say it wrong? Who the fuck is Perna? Let's go, Bagel Squad. Commercial break. Giants up 21-18 with the ball deep into Charger territory. San Angeles Chargers from the video game. Los Santos Chargers. Los Santos Chargers. Lego. Giants taking over. Quick commercial break. They are on the Charger 48. Dart. Not trying to shart. Has 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Running back to his left. Gonna hand it off to Devin Singletary. Singletary's gonna establish the run, pick up 7 or 8 yards. Let's go. Let's go. That's gonna set up 2nd and 4. Clock running now. Dart country. Let's not Jackson Shart. Let's hit some Jackson darts. Jackson Dart in the shotgun formation again. 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Running back to his right, single back. He is going to give the handoff to Singletary. He's going to pick up a first down and about 2 or 3 more, and the Giants are in business. Whale vagina Charger. Pretzel hunt. A reference to Anchorman. San Diego means whale's vagina. Just funny because it means Saint Diego, not whale's vagina. All right. Giants have rushed for 144 yards today. Dart motions his running back Singletary to the left, brings him back to the right, changes protection, 2 receivers to his right. He's looking to climb the ladder. There he goes. He finds Darius Slayton, who is playing in place of Malik Neighbors, and he holds on to the ball after being pawed at by multiple Chargers and picks up about 7 or 8, 9 actually. And that was an effective catch by Darius Slayton. Giants in business. A touchdown would be really nice in this situation. Dart again. Now this time he's going to hand off to Singletary. Singletary has got the first down. They are in the red zone about at the Los Angeles 17-yard line. I said it again. I said it once before and I'll say it again. Let's go. Singletary picking up yards. Scattaboo is on the bench right now. Dart, 1st and 10 on the 19-yard line. Barking out orders. 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Single back right next to him. Fakes the handoff. Throws it quickly to Robinson. Makes a guy miss. He's going to pick up at least 6 or 7 and is shoved out of bounds at about the 16-yard line. Robinson's name finally getting called. Look at Jackson Dart finally starting to distribute the ball. We still haven't heard Jalen Hyatt's name called, but no one, he never gets his name called. The Los Santos Chargers. Dart's mom looking on from the upper deck. Dart, again, he's going to hand it to Singletary, makes a couple moves, and he's going to pick up the first. So he falls forward, and I wonder if they're going to give him a generous spot, or if they're going to call it, he's going to be a little short, 3rd and 2 here. We need this first down. I think they're going to hand it off. Scattaboo again on the bench. Singletary has been effective with this. I don't think they're too short. They're 1 yard short, Mr. Cameraman. Do they want a spot? They want a spot on the ball because they don't think that this could be bad. If this is overturned. But again, I think if they move the ball up 6 or 7 inches, 6, 7, then see his knee is not down and he extends there, his elbow's down, but he is well past the 19 no, yeah, the 19-yard line. Is that where it is? No, the 9-yard line. See, right here, they spot him down here, but he was on top of the defender, so he extends forward. I think they're going to give him Dart's been good, Connor. Dart's been good. We got 1,031 people here. 1,031 people here watching. Please like the stream. We are up to 546. That's a 2-to-1 like ratio. 2 viewers, 1 like. 2 girls, 1 like. You know the reference. You know the reference. Bucks are still in the game here, trying to come back. They're within 1 possession of the Eagles. Someone needs to give just a mercy rule the Titans, who are being shut out. Atlanta still leading the Washingtons, and they're on 4th and goal at the Washington 8. They will kick a field goal to go up 10. Buffalo Soldiers are up 28-19. And then Detroit has finally taken control over Cleveland. That game's effectively over. What does Kieran want? 5. You already get your own place. It looks nice. No, my mom let me do whatever I wanted in this room here. It's temporary, but I will get my own place again soon. I'm already missing all my friends and my city and all that. Luckily, I have a girlfriend that isn't going to break up with me because I live in my mom's basement. But yeah, kind of sucks. But, you know, if you guys super chat more and then use my code or buy Benchwarmer Brew, I might be able to move out. You guys got to watch my stadium series. That's what you got to do. David R., please, Giants, let this happen. It would be extremely funny. Hope you and yours are well. Thank you. And William Sorkin, best NFL nickname, Cooper, 2 girls, 1 cup. Yes. That one is a good nickname. Russ Danger Wilson. Horrible nickname. Jackson Dart. That doesn't even sound real, but he's looked good so far in this game. If the Giants can find the end zone here, let's see what the call stands. So the Giants lose a timeout. They're not going to overrule themselves. So it's 3rd and 1, but they moved the ball up, I think. And here's Dart from the shotgun. They're going to look end zone. Dart's going to take it himself. He's going to get bottled up. No, he's going to bounce back and then take it forward and pick up the first down, but there's a flag. What's the flag? Is it holding? Come on now. Offside defense. That's an automatic first down. Give it to him. Mommy likes it. Golly. Jackson Dart's mom is attractive. Griffin Harbaugh for the Basement Escape Fund. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, they jumped. And Dart was initially bottled up, got hit twice, could not be brought down, shows the resilience, and then picks up the first down anyways. But on the net gain is 5. All right, bagels. Let's get some bagels for this score right here. 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. Dart getting the signals in. He looks confident. He has Scattaboo to his right. Scattaboo's like, I want to score. I want to score this touchdown from the shotgun. He's got a fullback. He's going to follow his lead. Scattaboo bounces off a defender, and he's down to the 1. 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal, Bagels squad. Where are you at? Let's go, Giants. Let's go, New York Giants. Jackson Dart reading the play sheet. He's got the ear hole-less helmet on. He's getting the instructions in from Mike Kafka. Herbert on the sideline, observing. 7:20 left in the 4th quarter. Scattaboo looking to score right here. He wants it bad. Jackson Dart from the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. He motions Wan'Dale Robinson across the formation. That clears out the right side, and Scattaboo gets hit, and he's not going to make it. You thought he was going to fall forward, but it's going to bring up 3rd and goal. Jacob Ball, I get it, man. We all fall backwards sometimes. Yes. We all fall backwards sometime. Yeah, they cleared out that right side. Scadaboo appeared to have the gap that he wanted, but an excellent play by the linebacker number 3 to jump into the A gap and shut down Cam Scadaboo and all the momentum he had. Outstanding play by the Chargers here. 3rd and goal. I think they might look to pitch it out here. Or I think Dart might want to keep this. They're out in goal line here. There's pretty much no intention of a pass. Robinson, I have no idea if Wan'Dale Robinson is out there as a decoy. Yep, I told you Dart would keep it, and he gets stuffed immediately. Of course. 4th and goal here. That's the situation where you want to pass it. They're keeping the offense out. You're winless. You're winless. Just go for it. Here we go. Here you go. You might be able to get a procedure. I like this call. You just have to get it in. You just have to get it in. 4th and goal, 9 seconds left. Dart barking out Orton. Yeah, they're not going to snap it. They're not going to snap it. Nope. He snaps it, fakes the handoff. He's looking. He's looking. He's got nobody. He's going to run for it. He throws it, and it is dropped by fucking Robinson. God damn it. What are you doing? Jesus Christ. Robinson gets hit, but that was behind the line. That's completely legal. Red, the play, all he had to do was put some mustard on that ball. He could not get enough. He tried the jump pass over, and he had Johnson there to the left. All he had to do was put some velocity. Robinson had it in his hands, and it gets punched out. Thought he had it. Now they have to wait for the Giant defense to hold. Chargers take over on their own 2, and Omarion Hampton, who has been dangerous all the game, picks up about 7. The Giants are losing on purpose. The Giants, they don't want to win this game. Reds are up 2-0 and about to clinch a playoff berth. Giants just they don't like winning. They're allergic to winning. I've never seen a team just so allergic to doing the right thing. Herbert under center now, 2nd and 3. He's going to drop back and pass. He throws it. It's tipped, and nobody's there to intercept the floating, tantalizingly juicy deflection. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Man, an interception there would have been huge. Dable is a problem. I get it. I get going for it right there, but there might have been roughing the passer there. They got away with one right there. Justin Herbert got smacked in the face after that ball, but the refs were watching the deflection to make sure that it wasn't intercepted. Giants got a break. 3rd and 3. 4:51 left in the game. They're going to hand it off to Omarion Hampton. He's going to get the edge, and he's going to get more than that. He is turning it up. He's knocked out of bounds at the 40. Ball came out for a second, but it's 1st down. Bagels show up to the party late. They have dominated with Omarion Hampton. What a pickup. The rookie out of North Carolina. He just got the edge. He has gotten nothing. He's a fantasy pickup for sure. If you started him in fantasy, you got a touchdown, you got a long run. 1st and 10 from the 40. Herbert motions his wide receiver. Snap is down. Herbert's got all day there. Now finally pressure's coming, and they're going to get to him, and he just throws it away. And there was Keenan Allen in the area, however, or Quentin Johnson Jefferson, and it's not a grounding. Come on, Bagels. 2nd and 10. Team Bagels, let's go, MKI. I see you, buddy. You're busting out the Bagels. 1,100 people here watching. 1,100 people. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Show me the love. Show me how much you love me melting down to this team. Giants clinging on to a 3-point lead, 4:35 left in the game. 2nd and 10. Herbert takes a snap. Giants send a blitz. He's going for it all deep down the middle of the field, and he overthrows his receiver. And there is a flag on the play. Flag. 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 Defensive holding, and that's an automatic first down. Visayas, as a lifelong Lions fan, I get the feeling Lions up 24 points, and 30 years of bad football still gives me thoughts of how can they lose this. Yeah. That was not really holding on Banks. That was a ticky-tack call. Ticky-tack. Herbert gets the benefit of a automatic first down. It is now on their own 45. Herbert, shotgun snap, takes it, hands it off to Hampton, who is actually bottled up, but he still gains about a yard. 2nd down and 8 coming up. 2nd and 9. 4:18 left on the clock. This game is going to reach its conclusion very soon. Are the Chargers going to charger? Are the Giants going to derp? Who knows? Ravens and Chiefs coming up right after this. Going to be a hell of a game. Ratings galore. Crew Kid 52. This defense looked like it took a tumble because Dable got in a pissing match with Wink. Yeah. Wink was the guy. Shotgun snap. Herbert throws it underneath and it's batted down. Great play. Great play right there by Deontay Banks. Great pass, PBU, as they call it. And now the Giants will face a third, or the Chargers will face a 3rd and 9. MetLife getting into it. We still have hope this early in the season. 3rd and 9, 3:46 left on the clock. Herbert, 3 receivers to his right, 1 to his left, running back to his left, motions his guy into the trips formation, takes the snap, pressure coming, Burns on a free run, and he's going to sack him down. Let's go, New York Giants. Brian Burns with the sack, and the Chargers will be forced to punt. Where is this defense? 3:27 left in the game. Big time sack. Giants can possibly possess the ball and run this clock out. Something rare that the Giants, wow. Jefferson was wide open. However, they sent him that blitz and the pressure was too much. Finally, they dial up an all-out blitz. Here's the punt. He does not shank it. It's going to be fielded about the 10-yard line by Gunnar Olszewski. Makes one guy miss, cuts through the defense, and he's about at the 25. Giants will start from their own 26, up 21-18, 2:52 left. Both teams, well, the Chargers have all 3 timeouts left. So the Giants will need at least 2 first downs to seal this W if possible. Giants have 2 timeouts. This is very precarious because even a field goal, they would have to stop them from scoring a touchdown. Time to burn down the clock. Just like a little weed. Got to burn that clock. Burn that clock. Let's go, Bagels. I'm calling all the Bagel squads. Giants are probably going to run the ball, and their goal is to run it effectively. They won't pass until 3rd down. Handoff. Scatterboos. Got a little bit of a hole, and there's a flag. There's a flag, and this drive is off to a terrible start, and that also stops the clock. Offsides. Wow. That shortens the field. It'll be 1st and 5, and the Giants will get another opportunity to waste clock here. Bagels, yes. My bagel MVPs here. Look how shiny and nice those bagels are. You got to love boiled dough that's subsequently fried. Sort of. Giants are gianting, Chargers are charging. This has objectively been a pretty ugly game. 1st and 5, Jackson Dart in an odd formation there. He's going to hand it off to Scattaboo, who's going to get hit initially and then get pushed back after picking up about 4 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 2 from the Giants 28. As the Chargers use their first timeout. Hey, if we can get them to burn all 3, pick up a first down, get on the other side of the 2-minute warning, then we could call this game over. This might be the first time that the Giants have done such. 2nd and 2, 2:42 left in the game. Giants leading 21-18. Dable patrolling the sidelines. Their kicker, brand new guy, Graham Gano, has been executed by firing squad out on Liberty Island. Dart from the shotgun. He's got Scattaboo behind him. He's got Bellinger to his right. He's going to motion Slayton over. 4 seconds left on the play clock. Here comes the snap. There's an all-out blitz on the left side. The Chargers fully committed to the run. They hit the run commit button, and they have stopped the Giants short. It is now 3rd and 5. The only positive yardage that they've gained was on a penalty, and the Chargers will use their second timeout. Giants are in a tough position here because they want the Chargers to use that final timeout. And if they pass and it's incomplete, they're in trouble. But if they are able to get a first down, they're essentially right there. They would need one more first down again after this, but this is huge. 3rd and 5. Giants with 1 receiver to the right, 3 to the left in a trips formation. Scattaboo to his right of Dart. Dart in the shotgun formation, calls out some orders, play clock down to 5. He's going to take the snap. He's looking to throw. He's got it. He's got a wide receiver open in the middle of the field. Theo Johnson is down, but the ball comes out, but he was already down. That's first down. New York Giants burn that last fucking timeout. Chargers, little bitch asses. Let's go. Let's go. 2:29 left in the game. What a throw by the rookie Jackson Dart. I'm going to try to stream every game, Jack. I'm going to try to stream every game. Ball came out, but he was already down. His butt was down, right? Yep, elbow down. And the ball does come out, but it was effectively down. His elbow's down right there. And nope, no fumble. Anyways, New York Giants here as the Chargers burn the last time out. 2:34 left in the game right here. Giants can run the ball 3 times. They'll run it at least down. They still need another first down. They still need another first down. But if they get it, the Giants can do a huge favor to the Denver Broncos here. Dart under center now. Got Scattaboo behind him. He's going to hand it off. Scattaboo bounces off of a guy, picks up 5. That makes it effectively they need 2 downs to get 5 yards, and that's going to take us down to the 2-minute warning. What is this? What is this? The Giants are playing well. The Giants, they make a change. I believe if Dart was in the first 3 games, we might have had an opportunity to do more, but these are the type of wins or situations that the Giants have been put in for. This if the Giants were to hold on, this is what it looks like with Dable. It's always ugly. It's never dominating. It's always cardiac. Like, I haven't had a game where I just watched the Giants just get on top and execute and not fuck up. Like, there's always a red zone possession that they screw up. There's always a 4th down that they don't convert. There's always something. Tampa Bay, 1st and 10 on the Eagles 38. They're down by 8 points. They have a shot here. They have a shot. Buffalo, it looks like New Orleans is cooked. They're 4th and 6 on the 39. Atlanta has beaten the Commanders. That game is final. Houston final over Tennessee. New England final over Carolina. San Francisco and Jacksonville underway. Detroit, that game should be final soon. Yes, Detroit has beaten Cleveland 34-10. However, Tampa Bay, with 2 minutes left in the game, has the ball on the Philadelphia 43 at 1st and 15. Buffalo, looks like that game is going to be over soon. Jaguars, 49ers. Yep, Bagel Squad official dregs. 1,200 people here to see if the Giants can close this game out. All they need is 1 first down, and it's done. All they need is 1 first down, and it's done. Put your confidence in the rookie, and we'll see. And I don't know. What is going on? Why is my mouse not reacting? Why is the mouse button? Come on, dude. What? The mouse button is not reacting. I'm sorry. Hold on. 2 cars crashed down the front, according to Beast of Metal. Now where's my cursor? Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Hamar, Chargers making up for 3 games of not charging. Yes. And a $20. Let's go. And with those rushes, Cam helps me hit 3 of my parlays, sharing the wealth. Thank you so much. I'm glad to. How many shots of Jackson Dart's mom can we get as Scattaboo takes the handoff and is stopped? That's going to set up 3rd and long. You guys are going to make it interesting, aren't you? Daniel Jones just threw an INT. His first of the year, 3rd and 5. Minute 40 left. I think you just you run it here. You run it to Scattaboo or you bring back Singletary. They might run commit, but who knows? Who knows? They might pitch it out to the right side. Pikes Peak Audio. Donation to the MetLife Turf Replacement Fund. Here it is. This is the game right here. 3rd and 5. Dart hands it off. Scattaboo is going to be stopped. They're going to have to punt, and there'll be about 25 seconds left on the clock. Giants will probably let this go down to it's going to be 29 seconds left. They will punt the ball. That means that the Chargers will get it with about 25 seconds left with no timeouts. Come on, Bagel Crew. Why are y'all punting? Just take the delay of game. They're coming in. Oh, yeah. Oh, they're going to burn the timeout. Okay. They'll burn timeout. And they do not take the delay of game. They had the timeout. There'll be 30 seconds left. It'll take about 6 or 7 seconds to get off the punt. But this game is far from over. And remember, Dicker the kicker has a huge leg. So this is Giant football. 1,300 people here to watch the drama. Mayfield just got sacked. 3rd and 23 in Tampa territory. They are backing it up. They are backing it up. Glaze my bagel, says Mr. P. Mr. P sounds like he's one of my crew. Inappropriate jokes all around. Giants in punt formation, complete max protect. They don't care about fielding the punt at all. I think the goal is to kick it either through or out of the end zone. A little audible here. And there's Gillum, punts it. Gunner's running down, and it's going to be fielded about the 12. And it's going to be, deflection off of there. The Giants are in perfect. Nope, and still falls down, and they waste about 12 seconds on the play. Chargers just got Eagles' Deshaun Jackson. Great play by Manhurts. Oh, my Manhurts. He catches a toenail of the returner and he falls down. Christopher B, $1 for every point that Jackson Dart gave me in fantasy so far. All right, $21. Digger the kicker getting loose. The Giants have been victim to unbelievable amounts of bad luck and field goals at the end of games. Let's see if they can hold on here. 1st and 10. Herbert takes the snap. Burns off, screaming off the edge. Throws it down the middle of the field. It's tipped in, not caught. That would have been disastrous. Disastrous as Quentin Johnson was in the hole in the Giants zone, but somehow drops it. Giants sending pressure. However, this could be, if they get in position to take a record-breaking field goal, they will try it. They will try it. Dable, 13 seconds left. He wants a timeout. He's going to burn his last timeout, and he did not like what just happened there. Dable wondering. Come on now, Bagel Luck. Getting stressful. 1,300 people here. Hopefully you like the stream. Like the stream, baby. We have 645 likes. You guys are the best. The Bucks lost, apparently, after the turnover. There's a giant down, Tyler Nubin, on the field, and he's being carted off. It's 2nd and 10 here. 13 seconds left in the game. Are the Giants going to have a Pyrrhic victory? Because no matter what, this game cost them Malik Neighbors, their best player. And that is somber. So if it just doesn't feel good. Giants will only rush 2 here. They're in full prevent defense. Herbert takes a snap. Can't do much with his line in front of him. Burns is still being held up, and that's a catch at the 40, and he's going to stay in bounds, and that is going to be the first Giant win of the season. And the Giants pull off the incredible upset as they do the right thing, and they let him complete the ball in bounds. And finally, the Bagels and the Giants do not fuck up. We have won our first game, and even better, we get to face the Saints. They could conceivably go to 2 and 3. Wow. Wow. This was the least likely win I saw on the New York Giants schedule. Makes you angry that we should have beat the Cowboys when we could. Jackson Dart is your new starter, and he wins his first NFL start. And you know who else won? Us, when we saw his mom on the video board. Yes, sir. How did the Chargers lose this game? Tree, where are you? Tree, are you going to call me? Are you going to call me, Tree? Are you going to jump on the stream, Tree? You want to hear my gloating? NFL is drunk this week. NFL is drunk by allowing the Giants to win a game. Bagels all in the... Let's do it. Let's do it. All bagels. Bagels will get shown. Bagels. 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 More bagels. Bagels. Yes, sir. Yep. Y'all are part of my bagels. Y'all are my bagels. My best friends. The rally bagel worked. Let's go. Let's go. What are these? Moons? Okay, I'll take them. I'll take moons. All right. You guys are the best. We have won a game.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
What's up, brother? We have won a game.
And you survived the trap.
What? We were the trap. What are you talking about?
You survived it. I mean, you nearly pissed it away a couple times, but your defense held its own, and Charger Payne survives again.
We tried everything to give that game away. Like we literally tried with a 4th down, not converting.
Yeah, it was that.
on
It was that in
that.
the goal line. I'm like, why didn't you just kick it there and try and make them score a touchdown? But
Yeah.
I mean, it did work out in the end. But
In the end, we lost Malik Neighbors though. Like he's done.
yeah,
Like
that's
this
the price,
season,
and that
it's
sucks.
even worse. It's even worse.
Mhm.
All right. Well, we had ourselves a stream. I love you all. Ghost Dog 5. We did it. One NYG fan in Virginia to another. Let's go. I don't
Time to
even
start
know what
eating
video.
bagels, brother. Eat your bagels.
Yeah. I don't know what video I'm gonna make. Probably just
Start eating.
about
It's just a video eating bagels. Eat
yeah,
bagels.
just yeah.
You
Hey,
certainly
Sims,
are winning
what
this
are
game with
these?
Russell Wilson. You'd have thrown 3.
Are those circuses?
Those look like tents.
Tense. You're 2 tenths. All right. Well, thanks to the mods. Thanks for everyone who donated. Oh, here, got this. Forgot Big Jimbo. Congrats, 5 on the Giants' first win.
$21.18.
Josh
Let's
Reichert,
go.
yes. So are the Giants Perna's new #1 after beating the Chargers?
Curse reel.
I don't know.
Mhm.
Yeah. And Ghost Dog 5, we did it. Yes. Did I miss anybody's super chats?
No, sir. Go make that bread.
Dude, Leo Farron gave me $44 because of Scattaboo picking
There you
up
go.
those yardage.
There you
Congrats,
go.
my dude. Get well, Malik. Let's look at some stats before I go, though. Hold on.
Yes, sir.
Dart in his first NFL start was 13 of 20, 111 yards, 1 TD, 0 INTs. He was sacked 5 times for 25 yards. Russell Wilson came in and threw an 8-yard reception, which was like on 3rd and 40 or something. And then Cam Scattaboo, 25 rushes, 79 yards. Jackson Dart, 10 rushes for 24. Singletary picked up pretty well. And then Slayton was our leading receiver after Neighbors went down, which sucks. But
Yeah,
the game,
that's
the
brutal.
offense completely changed complexion after Neighbors. Went
They
down,
got
but
quiet.
They did enough to get it done. All right. Do you have anything to say?
No,
you
sir.
going,
As I
Joey?
said, congratulations on your first win, sir. Have yourself a cold one, maybe 2, 3, 4. We're on the winner's circle today. First time we've both been able to say that in the same week all year.
Feels weird, but it feels good. I
know.
love you all.
Mhm.
And
Yes,
we
sir.
will see you guys on Tuesday for the dumpster
Yes,
fire.
sir. For a very happy dumpster fire.
Yes. All right.
Ish.
Unless,
I
the
mean,
Met-
there's
unless-
some
oh, yeah.
caveats.
Whatever happens to the Mets.
But-
Oh, what's going on in the Mets game? Hold on real quick.
Well, we're talking about Lowell Mets right now. I haven't given you an update yet. The Lowell Mets are currently
down 2-0.
They're down 1-0. 1-0,
2-0.
and Cincinnati is up 2-1.
Nah, the Marlins just scored again. Meet
correct.
the Mets. Meet the Mets. Step right
Oh, it
to the
hasn't
plate
updated on me.
and
Okay, there it
beat
is.
the Mets.
They've already pulled Mania. They're in a bullpen action right now.
Yeah, the Mets are fucked, dude.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. If they make the playoffs, I'll stream it, but I doubt it. All right.
Yeah.
I love everybody. You're the best. Let's go, Mets. Fuck the Reds.
Ooh, that's actually a smart play by Philadelphia. They ran it back into the end zone, forcing a